record of 22-7, and Coach Matthew Post is looking forward to another outstanding year and looking to repeat last year's Lady Yellow Jacket record of 23-12 as conference champions and appearance in the Final 8 tournament.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors:
First Security Bank,
Justin's Collision Repair and Towing,
Joe Lee Chevrolet,
The River Company Insurance,
First Arkansas Bank and Trust,
Blagg Law Firm,
Davis Cash Lumber,
Clay Maxey Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
Ozark Health Medical Center,
Goods Cash Saver,
Petty Jean Fiber,
Conway Regional Medical Center,
and by North Arkansas Community College, and by all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters.
Tonight's live video stream on YouTube and Facebook, brought to you by Petty Jean Fiber and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust and by Hogs and Heppers Sports Bar and Grill.
And the player of the game each week brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Clinton.
Now let's join our announcers for tonight's game. KHPQ Sports Director Jeff Hall and producer-announcer Mike Hawley.
Get ready for tonight's Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ. Video production by Aaron Duhan.
A Yellow Jacket basketball is on the air. Good afternoon, good evening, as Yellow Jackets here back home at Yellow Jacket Arena for the first time in over a week as they take on the old rivals, the Heber Springs Lady Panthers. It should be a good one tonight as Heber Springs won this game a couple of weeks ago at Heber. And a lot riding on tonight's game is definitely, if the Lady Yellow Jackets can win tonight, they will take sole possession of second place. With a loss, Heber will be in second, but they still have a trip left to Morrilton coming up later. But the Yellow Jackets would like to get some work done tonight, get the win, and lock up no worse than second place as they still try to catch the Pulaski Academy Lady Bruins. I'm Mike Hawley. Jeff Hall will join us, and Aaron Duhan on the live stream tonight. We even got Jory Tumbleson up here with us in the broadcast area tonight as he'll be handling some of the pregame ceremonies here. Heber comes in with this game tonight with a record of 14 wins, 13 losses. They are 3-2 in conference play in second place, and they have won 2 in a row, and they are 4-4 in true road games. Last time out, they beat Robinson on Friday night by a score of 66-32. These two teams played back in early January. That was a makeup as a Saturday afternoon game on a makeup, and Lady Yellow Jackets lost that one by a score of 61-54. They led 11-7 in the first quarter, but Heber came back, took the lead, led 31-18 at the half. But the Yellow Jackets made a run in that third quarter. Actually, from the third quarter into the fourth quarter, Clinton outscored Heber 29-11 and cut the lead to 4 points at 42-38 with 6:45 still left in the fourth quarter. But Heber went on a 6-0 run to push the lead back to 10, and the Yellow Jackets could only get as close as 3 on 2 occasions in the final 5 minutes of that one. Heber had 3 girls in double figures that night. Senior Jordan Youngblood had 18 points, junior Ella Williams with 14, and Ada Schote had 12, including 2 3-point baskets in that one. Lady Yellow Jackets were led by the junior point guard Lexi Wallace. She had 25 points that night. Olivia Johnson came off the bench to score 7. The Jackets were 6 of 12 at the free throw line, and they knocked down 7 threes in that game. Heber had a pretty good inside game that night, a 1-2 punch from Youngblood and Williams on the inside, and they got just enough outside shooting to keep the Yellow Jackets at bay. In fact, they hit 4 threes in the ball game that night. But it was a valiant effort by the Lady Jackets to rally in that third and fourth quarter to cut a 18-point lead down to 3 on a couple of occasions, but that was as close as they got on a 61-54 Heber win. That was the first win for the Heber Springs Lady Panthers over Clinton since 2019. It had been 5 years since Heber had beaten Clinton. Lady Yellow Jackets coming into tonight's ball game on a huge win on Friday night at Morrilton, the best overall game of the year by the Lady Yellow Jackets from beginning to end in that victory over Morrilton. It was a 56-38 win over Morrilton on Friday night, and the Jackets led 27-13 at the half, led by 19 on 2 occasions in the second half, and settled for a 56-38 win and a sweep this year on the season series over Morrilton. And Lexi Wallace once again led the way for the Yellow Jackets with 26 points. A huge boost for the Lady Yellow Jackets by Olivia Johnson coming off the bench, scoring 11 points that night. Gave us a big boost, and a great defensive job once again by Kaden Brown as she held Aubrey Henderson, Morrilton's leading scorer, scoreless for 3.5 quarters. She ended up with only 5 points on the night. Jackets went 10 of 13 at the free throw line, 77%. And they hit 3 threes in Friday's big win over Morrilton. Well, we're here for the national anthem and the introduction of the lineup, so we'll send it back to the station. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
Back here at Yellow Jacket Arena, and the crowd is still filing in here. The Lady Yellow Jackets are about to be introduced. The Heber Springs Lady Panthers and her head coach Spencer Gay just been introduced, and we are moments away from a big basketball game here between Clinton and Heber Springs. So possession of second place on the line for the winner of this one, and with no district tournament, that second place seed, and that's with a second place finish in the regular season is huge with a regional tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. It's also Pee Wee night here at the arena. All the Clinton Pee Wee teams will be recognized tonight, and they'll be receiving a basketball courtesy of Ozark Health and Dr. Keith Coward. I think they're also working the concession stand tonight, so it should be a festive night. On top of that, you throw in Battle of the Little Red basketball style. It should be a fun night. If you're in the area, if you hear my voice and you're in the area, it's still time for you to come on down. Senior boys to follow in this one. And if you hadn't had supper, the Hive is up and running. The best concession stand in the area. And also it's chili night here as the Beta Club has a fundraiser night, $5 chili supper. Money goes to Clinton Beta, Sarah Hutchins, and all of those qualifiers will be heading on down to Orlando, Florida this summer for the National Beta Convention, and we are underway.
And here we go. It'll be the Lady Panthers with the first possession of the ball game. And a quick three from the right side up off the back of the rim. Won't go. On the floor, loose. Scramble for it. Heber Springs comes back up with it. Quickly pass on the right side, pull it up. Back to the top of the key. And a jumper from the baseline. Won't go. Over the rim. Taken out of the air by Cameron Keith. Over to Lexi Wallace, quickly down the floor. Defense in front of her. Clinton in the white, trimmed in gold. Heber Springs in a road red. Oh, and Kaylin Lashley beats her defender, gets to the basket, can't get the shot, gets her own rebound, trying to save it back in bounds. Up the floor, and Heber Springs is going to come up with it. Still no score. Opening minute of the ball game.
And when these two teams last played, it was offensive rebounding was the difference in the game as Heber got multiple second shots, although Coach Post said when the final stats came back out, they'd only out-rebounded us by 4 points. But as Jeff was there that night, it sure seemed like Heber really dominated us on the boards. That's something they'll talk about coming into tonight's ball game.
Heber Springs with a turnover, so still no score. Clinton with the basketball. Keith, the senior. Caden Brown, the senior. Lexi Wallace, a junior. Kaylin Lashley, a junior. Maggie Gresham, a senior. Maggie at the top, down low to Brown. She spins, left hand, scoop off the glass. Good. Caden Brown and the Yellow Jackets with an early 2-point lead.
Good post move, kind of isolated on that left block. Got it to her, and a really nice post move, left-handed off the glass. And Clinton with the early lead in this one.
And Heber Springs, they're going to throw it away. Lexi Wallace picks it off. She's down the floor. Defenders in front of him. Watch her on the dribble. Right, left, slide, pull up. Oh, and her pivot foot kind of slid with her as well. Official calls a travel.
Yeah, she was intending to throw that ball down to that block again to Caden Brown, but the Heber defender got in the passing lane, and she just had to hang on to it and force the walk. But a good start by Clinton, forcing turnovers and some defensive rebounds.
Cross midcourt. Clinton defense back. Well, it looks like a box at one. Caden Brown going to go man up the other four in his own defense, kind of in a square there across the top. They'll get it inside. Kind of split the defense a little bit, left an opening, turn and two.
Yeah, Ella Williams, she didn't start the first time. We wondered why she didn't start. She played great off the bench. Tonight they got both post players in the game at the same time.
3-point basket. Lexi Wallace, and it's Clinton 5, Heber Springs 2.
Last time Youngblood started at the post, that's number 24, and then Williams came in, and they were a great 1-2 punch. Tonight they're going with a bigger lineup.
Pass inside, catch, turn, shoot, missed, battling for the rebound, out of bounds. And maybe it's off the shoulder of Kaylin Lashley. It belongs to the Panthers. And in for the first time tonight, Olivia Johnson into the ball game. Cameron Keith gets a breather.
And Olivia gave us such a shot in the arm on Friday. She came in, immediately hit a three. Had 2 threes in that first half as the Yellow Jackets took control of that game at Morrilton.
Heber Springs, cross-court pass, corner to corner, back to the other corner, and it's off the hands, out of bounds, a turnover, back to the Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead.
You take advantage of these Heber Springs turnovers early. Clinton led early in that first one and then fell behind midway through the first quarter. Got down by as many as 18, came back and got was close as 3 on 2 occasions.
Wallace on the dribble, right, left, stop, back up, get it to Gresham. She's wanting to back the defender, spin, couple defenders come in for help. She's fouled from behind before she can get the shot off. Clinton inbound from the baseline.
So that same defense at Heber, when Maggie would get the basketball, they would drop a second defender down on top of her, and that's not today. It's Williams, and then Youngblood tried to come over and provide the extra defense, but pick up a foul there.
Brown off the inbounds pass. She'll drive to the lane, right to left, put it up. It won't go. Heber Springs with the rebound. Foul, Maggie Grisham trying to take it away. 5:05 in the first, 5-2.
So Clinton opening the going kind of a straight zone.
Oh, a deep three. Way down to the right, off the back of the rim. Rebound. Clinton comes up with it. It was Brown to Gresham, and now Lexi's got it down the floor. Sets for the three. It's up and good. Lexi Wallace with back-to-back threes. Clinton 8, Heber Springs 2.
Good to see that. Maybe the first game in a while we've seen her with multiple threes in the game, even though she's scoring 25 and 26 in a couple of games. Mostly from the 2 and the free throw line. And she gets that free ball going again, and Clinton's up 8-2 now.
What it was, Lexi, was it 26 she finished with at Morrilton, our first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game on Friday night? And a steal. Caden Brown's got it down the floor, turns it into a 2-on-2. She'll keep it herself. Drive to the block. Off the glass. Good. Caden Brown with the finish. 10-2 is the lead. Heber Springs wants a timeout. 4:12 in the first. The Yellow Jackets and the Panthers. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery, 745-2992.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
The Jackets have come out smoking in this one. They lead 10-2, and they have the basketball again. Shots are falling, and we're gathering up those rebounds.
Quick ball movement on the pass. Brown dribble, step back three, just short off the front of the rim in the lane. Heber Springs takes it off the bounce. They'll push it up the floor. Defense in front of her. On the drive, Maya Foster, number 15. She'll get to the basket, put it up a little hard off the glass, won't go. Rebound, the putback attempt is by Jordan Youngblood. She's fouled. 2 free throws upcoming.
There's an offensive rebound that they kept alive, and she's going to get to the line. Fans still coming in here. Want to thank Benji Post and Mrs. Post, Coach Post's mom and dad. They dropped us off some cookies. They said it's Heber night. Always bring cookies. And those are some nice cookies from the bakery.
That's from Ed's Bakery in Conway. Appreciate that. Look for Benji Post. He'll probably have pictures. I see him with his camera right now. You get on social media with Benji Post, you'll see all the pictures from tonight's, at least the girls' contest.
And you can see them each week in the Van Buren County Democrat. Sold around town.
10-4 the lead. Both free throws made by Jordan Youngblood. And they'll pass it into Brown on the block. Second defender comes for help. She gets away from her, spins with the left hand, won't go. Rebound inside. I think Choate has it. No, excuse me, that's not Ada Choate. It's Bailey Burris.
Lady Jacket post players, Caden Brown, Maggie Grisham. They got to know when they get the ball in the lane, there's a second defender coming. There it was there. She tried to spun away, got a shot off.
Here comes Kenna Collins into the ball game.
And a second foul on Caden Brown here early in this one. Just 5 minutes into the game. And she may start to look when that second defender comes. Might be the time that you want to swing the ball out.
Choate with it in the corner. Pass it back out high.
Clinton just a straight zone defense. Williams is.
Taylor Parker, number 3 for the Panthers. On the right side. Burris with the shot. Off the rim. Bounces around. Pops out. Battle for the rebound. Tied up inside, I believe. And that's the call. Kaylin Lastly and Ada Choate. Alternate possession to the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Williams out. Smaller lineup now again for Heber Springs. Youngblood at the post.
And Wallace will walk her across midcourt. She'll be met there. And the man-to-man defense. They'll drop it into Olivia Johnson behind the defender. Shot won't go. Rebound putback attempt by Lastly. A lot of traffic. Might have got blocked. It was blocked out of bounds. Keep it with the Yellow Jackets just in front of the Clinton cheer squad, as well as the student section. Busby is not there tonight. Busby apparently was ejected from the ball game on Friday night at Morrilton.
Free Busby.
Kenna Collins off the inbounds in the three-point, and a travel is going to be called. Back to Heber Springs. 10-4, the Yellow Jacket lead. 2:10 in the first quarter.
The Jackets jumped out to a 10-2 quick lead. Now neither team scoring here. Kind of a lull for a couple of minutes.
4 Panthers behind the three-point line. Now they'll flash inside. Youngblood off the hands, back behind the three-point line now. They'll dump it into her at the free throw line. 3 defenders there. The Lady Yellow Jackets reach in, tie up with Lastly. Alternate possession to Heber Springs.
Good job as they entered into the high post. And the Yellow Jackets dropped down on top of the post player and forced a held ball.
Inbound from the baseline, bounce it in. Jackets in the way. Collins going to come up with it. Good job by Kenna. The ball and the 6-point lead over to Wallace at the point. She's got those 2 3-pointers. She's tough to defend, whoever draws Lexi Wallace. And it's Taylor Parker right now. They get it behind the three-point line. Lasley's going to drive, kick it out. Open for a two-point attempt as Collins won't go. Offside rebound. Lasley's got it. Back to Collins. She's going to take the pass, drive the lane, draw a defender. Contact. Foul on the Panthers.
Jacobs getting good looks on the offensive end. Need to take advantage of this with Heber off to a slow start.
Inbound the ball. Collins looking up high. It's take Maggie Gresham popping out to get it. She'll hand it back to Kenna behind the three-point line. Her shot won't go. It's tipped out, trying to save it back inbounds. It won't go. It belongs to Heber. You know, my colleague Sonny Hargis, Rhonda Davis just walked by. I was at the today I saw Patty Oaf, and she was saying, do you have your schedule, the games? I said, do you have the Huddle House schedule? And asked her. It makes me think of Sonny walking by. And I said, I always look to the Huddle House schedule every week to see what times and who's playing on what nights. 10-4, a minute to go here in the first.
You can count on a great meal and the sports schedule from the Huddle House.
3-point basket. Kenna Haley, 10-7. We're back to a one-possession game. 50 seconds. Too much time to hold for a final shot. We'll see. Wallace on the dribble. Starts, stutters, gets the lane. Going to get to the right. Put it off the glass. Won't go. Foul called. And it looks like they're going to award Lexi Wallace 2 free throws with 43 seconds here in the quarter.
5-0 run for Heber. Cut the lead to 10-7. Jackets on Friday night were 10 of 13 at the free throw line, 77%.
And she'll miss the first.
Hey, Aaron.
Lexi with one more.
And Lexi Wallace, her second free throw, up and in. 11-8 is the score. Wallace has 7 points now in the ball game. Panthers, shot clock still on, about a 7-second differential, 27 seconds on the shot clock.
You'd like to get a 2-for-1 right here and get a defensive stop and then get two possessions, and they allow Youngblood to get too deep into the lane.
And foul called, free throws. And we're seated on the visiting side here at Yellow Jacket Arena, and Officer David Hess is escorting Busby, the mascot. He's in a Van Buren County Jail orange jumper and handcuffs, and he's escorting him, it looks like, to the student section. Free throws made, 11-10. It's a 1-point margin now with 20 seconds to go, and Clinton can play for one shot here. You like the ball in Lexi Wallace's hands. She'll dribble.
We'll start this with about 8 seconds. Gives you time to score and the putback.
And Cameron Keith back ball. She'll drive, put it up, she'll score. Oh, she's going to be whistled for an offensive foul. She went strong on the left side, got to the block, made the basket, but with the contact, she's whistled for the offensive foul.
Once again, my pet peeve, allowing players to take charging fouls underneath the net.
And Heber Springs, they won't get the shot off. Traveled. I think she's trying to figure out maybe she shoot, pass away. But we're down to a half second. Clinton will inbound the ball short of midcourt. So, but for a heave, might not get a chance here. They do. Wallace, and I don't think she got it off in time. Just a little bit short. 11-10 here on the rivalry night. Clinton and Heber Springs, a 1-point lead for the Lady Yellow Jackets after one. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Well, we had I guess maybe a pardon at the end of the first quarter. Busby has been pardoned and set free, and he's back at work in the student section.
For folks who don't know, on Friday Night Martin, I wasn't sure if he was just asked to move away from near the lane for the opposing team shooting free throws, or if he was kicked out of the ball game. I think Busby told us after he believed he was kicked out of the ball game, and but he's back tonight, set free by Officer David Hess. Here we go, a shot and a miss. Heber Springs with a rebound. They got a chance to take the lead this time down the floor. Clinton has led from the start of this one.
Caden Brown, 4 points in that first quarter, but she had to check out with 3 minutes to go in the quarter with her second foul still on the bench here as we start the second quarter.
And Heber Springs trying to get it inside. It's knocked away by the Lady Yellow Jackets, so keep it with the Panthers.
And now Youngblood takes her first break of the game, and Williams in. That 1-2 punch at post for Heber Springs.
Bounce pass down to the block. Blocked by Olivia Johnson. Thought she had her hands straight up. Official's going to whistle her for a foul. 2 free throws, a chance to tie or take the lead. At the line for the Lady Panthers, Ella Williams. And her first one is good, and we are tied at 11.
Hebers come all the way back from a 10-2 deficit. Outscored the Yellow Jackets 9-1.
And the second, Panthers' first lead of the ball game. It comes at the 7:20 mark of the second quarter. Clinton with the basketball.
Clinton led 10-2 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter.
Collins, Johnson. It'll be Johnson for 3. It won't go off the rim. Rebound inside by the Panthers. Kenna Haley. And they've got it down the floor.
Was that a pardon, Officer Hess? That's official. Busby was pardoned at the end of the first quarter. He is back at work.
You know, Officer Hess, we've been able to do this for 18 years on the radio. That may be the first time we've ever seen the school mascot kicked out of a basketball game. So, 2-point attempt. Haley, it won't go for the Panthers. Out of bounds. It belongs to the Yellow Jackets.
Jackets got to get going. They've been outscored 10-1 over the last 5.5 minutes.
You got Wallace, Johnson, Collins, Gresham, and Keith for the Yellow Jackets. Inside, Collins gets it. She's fouled from behind on her shot, and so Ken will go to the free throw line. A chance to tie or regain the lead.
Clinton 1 for 2 at the line in the first quarter.
And she makes the first. We're tied at 12. Kenna was our first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. I think was it last Tuesday night. She and was it Kenna and Kaylin or Kenna and Caden? I think it was the K's were wild that night. Only a junior. And a second free throw gives the Yellow Jackets the lead. 13-12, 6:21 in the second quarter.
Good crowd tonight. Pee-wees in the arena. Got a buzz going here. Not just Busby.
Pass inside in the lane. Ella Williams. And Clinton comes up with the basketball. Gresham hands it off to Wallace. Parker's going to stay with her now, back up to the three-point line. Lexi backs up just a bit, lets her teammates get in the offensive set. Gresham get physical with Ella Williams. And Lexi will shoot a 3. It won't go off the rim. Going out of bounds. And there it is. It'll belong to the Panthers.
Hey, I see Mr. Ralph Blagg in the arena tonight. Saw him at Walmart. Told him, hey, the Panthers are coming to town. He said, I'll be there. I see Ralph across the way.
Panthers with it. Top of the key. Wallace defending. Tries to take it away from Bailey Burris. Ends up out of bounds. Keep it with the Panthers just below our broadcast position. Looking to inbound. keep it on the left side. Lob it into the post, pushed away, and back outside. Behind the three-point line, set, shoot, miss. Rebound Maggie Gresham. They'll try to take it away from her. And foul be called. A lot of aggressive play under the basket or either at the post position or on these rebounds.
Heber attacks the boards, and they go to the boards on the offensive end. A lot of teams will shoot and start getting back. Heber doesn't do that, so it's a lot of physical play under the Heber basket.
On the dribble, down the baseline, Lashley draws a help defender out to Johnson on the left side. She's open, and she scores. Olivia Johnson, a three-pointer, 16-12, 4:55 in the second.
Yeah, the drive to the basket allowed her to clear it out to a wide-open Olivia Johnson. Olivia had her feet set and knocked it home.
Get to the post, defenders there. They'll try to drive, spin, and no whistle. Maggie Gresham, a foul from behind Ella Williams. I thought maybe she took a step or was about to take too many steps before the foul was called, but
yeah, I think if
Maggie, that's her second.
There.
Caden Brown's already got two. So both Clinton's post players are.
Well, when Maggie, if you remember right, that game at Heber, Maggie picked up foul number 4 1 minute into the third quarter. And she played 15 minutes with 4 fouls, made it all the way to the end. Misses them both, but Heber gets the rebound, just the same as a turnover.
Pass inside, 2 defenders, forces a shot up, won't go, gets it back, and trying to get a second shot off. Contact and a foul called, and I think that's going to send Haley to the free throw line. So still 16-12, 4:35 to go. No, excuse me, that's
Williams.
That's Williams, that's Ella Williams.
2 missed free throws. Clinton lets them get the rebound, forces another foul and 2 more free throws. Got to keep Heber off the boards.
And their first one is up and in.
Kate Henry checks in for the first time tonight. Try to help out on the boards.
And the second, 16-14. Lexi with us. On the dribble. Right, left, passes away. Olivia Johnson catch and shoot. 3 from the left wing, back-to-back. 3-pointers by Olivia Johnson, 19-14.
That's what she did Friday. Came off the bench, hit a couple of threes, and gave the Jackets a huge boost against Morrilton. She does it here tonight. Clinton back up by 5.
And Wallace coming for the steal. It's off the foot of the Panthers, but they'll recover near midcourt. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock. They'll reset. Burris with it. Get her teammates in position. Choate, Youngblood, Williams. She'll take the shot. A little bit of a high post middle lane. Miss, rebound. Kaylin Lashley up to Wallace. Defenders in front of her. Puts it behind her back. Gets to the middle of the floor. I saw some good video of Alexi Wallace taken from that Marlton game the other night. She's nominated for a Player of the Week, and you can see her ball handling abilities. Lexi off to Olivia Johnson. This time from the right side. The 3 is up. Won't go off the back of the rim. Rebound by Haley, the Panthers. She'll clear to Burris up the floor. A couple defenders in front of her. Pull up at the free throw line, kick it out. Youngblood for 3, and it's good. 19-17, Jordan Youngblood. Olivia catch from the right side, 3-pointer, in and out, won't go. Rebound by Heber. Up the floor to Choate. Back to Burris at midcourt. Chance to tie her, take the lead this time down the floor. 3 minutes in the second. Burris going to drive. Stripped of the ball by Olivia Johnson. And Kaylin Lashley comes up with it. Pass ahead to Wallace. She'll step up to the three-point line. Defender will step. She'll dribble down. Put up a 2. Float it. Won't go. Panthers out of the air. And a little bit of a contact. A push out of bounds on Kaylin Lashley.
I think Lexi wanted to try to get all the way to the basket. She beat the defender at the wing. When she made the turn, there was a defender guarding the basket. She had to pull up for that floater from about 6 or 8 feet instead of trying to get all the way to the basket. Heber has it, and 14 fouls on the Jackets. 2:45 left here in the first half.
Cross midcourt. 3-point attempt from the right side. Good. Panthers regain the lead, and that's Kenna Haley, 20-19.
A second run tonight by Heber. Jackets get a lead. Heber makes a run.
Wallace on the dribble, gets inside, gets in the air, draws the foul, and 2 free throws for Lexi Wallace.
A 6-0 run for Heber after Clinton took a 5-point lead. Brown and Gresham on the bench with 2 fouls, 2:21 left. Kind of maybe tread water here, get into halftime, and then those two be ready to go in the second half.
Kenna Haley on the foul, her first, team's third. Wallace is going to miss the first. She'll have a second. Cameron Keith returns. Kate Henry out.
Really small lineup for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to really bear down on the boards to rebound, especially on that defensive end.
Lexi misses the second. So off the rim, Panthers with it. Lead and the ball, 2:15, second quarter. Cross-court passing. Going to dribble down the right side, try to split a couple defenders. Lastly's going to reach in, strip it away. It's out of bounds. Heber Springs will have to reset from the baseline. Coach Matthew Post on his feet into the Yellow Jacket bench, going to direct his defense. Inbound the ball, quick 3, up off the back of the rim. Lastly with the offside rebound. Over to Wallace, under 2 minutes, second quarter, trailing by 1. Wallace on the dribble. Defender drops back. She steps back. 3-point field goal on her third of the night. She's got 10 points, and Clinton back in front, 22-20.
This may be her first 3-3 night of the year and puts Clinton back in the lead, 22-20.
Heber Springs deliberate on the possession. They'll get it to Haley. She's on the left side. Another 3 by Kenna Haley. Panthers back in front, 23-22. She's got 3. Wallace has got 3. A little bit of a shootout here in the first half. Keith on the dribble, kicks it to the corner. Back to Johnson. Thought about a 3 fake. She'll drive the lane, float up the runner. 2-point basket by Olivia Johnson. She's got 8, back in front by 1.
Yeah, that was one of the things we saw against Morton. She put the ball on the floor, went to the basket in a really aggressive move. Does it here again tonight. Confidence is building each game.
Into the corner. Burris for 3. Won't go. Bounces off the rim. Back up and in. Second attempt misses. Tied up on the rebound. Alternate possession to the Panthers.
Once again, extra possessions for Heber. Missed the shot. Got the rebound. Missed the shot. Got the rebound. Jump ball. It should belong to Heber. Extra possessions are killing the Lady Jackets right now.
50 seconds. Bounce pass knocked away. Maybe Kaylin Lastly got a hand on that out of bounds. Heber will have it back. Looking to inbound. Back out behind the 3-point line. Circle back into the corner. Pass is not there to the right side. .20 seconds on the shot clock. 34 the game clock. Back near midcourt.
10 on the shot clock.
Coach, is it Spencer Gay? Getting his play in. 5 seconds on the shot. Off the back. Miss. But it's Youngblood with the rebound. And on her
extra possession once again.
She's fouled on her shot attempt after the rebound. So 2 free throws. Stops the clock. 14.3. It's Clinton 24. Heber Springs 23.
Very few times in this. You had to go back and look at the 23 points for Heber. Very few of them probably come on the initial shot.
Misses the first. The lead still 1.
Hopefully the Jackets will have the last possession of the half, and they'll get the first one of the second half.
Tied at 24. The basket by Youngblood. 14 seconds. Clinton basketball. Defense drops back. Wallace will get across midcourt. It's in her hands. 8 seconds. She's the leading scorer. Right, left, dribble. Kick it out into the corner. Lastly for 3. In and out. Won't go. Rebound Heber Springs. And we're going to halftime tied. How much? Good rivalry game. Clinton and Heber tied at 24. Senior girls. We'll keep the camera rolling. We'll take a little audio break. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Saver says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pregame Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Hi, this is Brandon from North Arkansas College. Is going to college a goal of yours in 2025? Let us help you accomplish that goal. At North Ark, we have students of all ages from all walks of life, from high school students taking concurrent credit courses to parents returning to school to learn a new skill. NAC can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Hey, we're back. It's halftime. Get on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel with our video engineer, Aaron Duhon, on the KHPQ Facebook page. Right now you're seeing Principal Tim Smith kind of talk about the all the awards and state championships. Is he talking about from the Beta Convention? Couldn't hear it all, but I know he's got the what was it, the group award, we're calling them the Beta Boys, led by the Clinton football team. They sang and performed in the large group performance category, and I think came in second place overall. They earned themselves a way to the National Beta Convention at Disneyland, Orlando, Florida, coming up this summer. And I don't know if they got the whole crew out there, but they've got the lead four. No, here they come. Here comes everybody from the sides. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, it's the award-winning Clinton High School football Beta Boys from the state convention. And I don't know if you can hear that over our mics. I should have brought my other mic. Could have picked up some audio. Who's out there, Mike Holly? I think Cash Carpenter, Brody Dufresne, Briar Gadberry, Colton Warren, Zach Hunt Gonzalez. Is that Creed Brown in the back? They got their backs to us right now. And that's Cash Carpenter on the vocals right now. Cash is he sings at the Senior Center. He leads praise and worship in the student ministry. And I've seen him there at First Baptist on Wednesday nights and singing for his classmates. And this may be the biggest crowd he's ever sang. I don't know how many people you think are here tonight, Mike Holly, but there's a big Yellow Jacket arena that these guys are singing and performing in front of.
They're used to the spotlight.
Friday night football. They got helmets on those nights. Everybody can see them tonight.
We got a dancing Creed Brown out there. We got Cash Carpenter singing.
I know you probably can't hear it if you're watching on the YouTube or the KHPQ Facebook page, but you're watching them from behind. You can go online. You can go to the Clinton High School page on YouTube. I know you can see them there. It was posted of their award-winning performance. And I think there's also a second performance with Cash Carpenter and Kendall Brown. I saw a video on that as well.
That's Briar Gadberry on the right singing, right, and Cash Carpenter on the left. Well, if you're looking same view we are on the camera. Yeah, over 50 qualified for the National Beta Convention Contest, Orlando, Florida, and I think 10 state titles by Sarah Hutchins' Clinton High School Beta Club. So you got a great school system here in Clinton. If you're listening to me out in the area, hey, school choice is a real thing. If you want a kid that has a high-quality education, send them to Clinton High School, Clinton Junior High, Clinton Elementary, and they can also participate in all of these extracurricular activities. It's just an added benefit to education.
Wyatt Dunn's down there. I don't think I mentioned his name. Kendall Brown, he's out there too. I mentioned his name with Cash.
We're really lucky here. We talk about the great support the athletic teams get and we get from the community. Almost whatever we ask for, the community comes through. But it's It's also the educational programs like Beta and FBLA, FCCLA. They give your students a chance to experience a lot of things. I see Nathan Andrews across the way. We saw him Friday night, former band director here at Clinton. Mr. Hawk and the Yellow Jacket Pep Band is here tonight. So, it's a festive night here at the arena.
Kind of like, so we've kind of had back-to-back games with like a tournament-type atmosphere. We talked about that at Morrilton. What a great atmosphere with the people, the band, the top-caliber games. And now this one tonight. It won't be long before Yellow Jacket Arena will host the 4A regional tournament coming up here in just a few weeks. So we hope folks will plan to come out for that. And there they go, the Beta boys. Good job, guys. And hope that was fun for them. And also, you may have talked about earlier, I just brought a bowl out. I didn't get here early enough before the ball game, but it is the Beta Club doing the fundraiser tonight. It's the $5 chili supper going on in the hospitality room, and to help raise some money for all those students and award winners to make their way to Disney World this summer.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of money to get 50-plus sponsors plus chaperones all down to Disney World. Last year they went, I believe, to Charleston, South Carolina. And so, or Charleston or Savannah, somewhere down there. Savannah, Georgia, somewhere. But takes a lot to put on that, and you'll see more fundraisers as we go through the spring semester. Both teams back out on the floor. It's tied 24 at the half. If you just tuned in, Clinton jumped out to a 10-2 lead. Looked like they were on their way, but Heber came back and tied the game at 11. Outscored the Jackets 9-1, and then took the lead 12-11 for the first time tonight. So that was a 10-1 run. Clinton retook the lead 13-12, stretched it to 19-14 before Heber made another run as they went on a 7-0 run to take, or a 6-0 run to take a 20-19 lead, and we're tied at 24 here at the half. Scoring for Heber Springs, only got scoring from three players. The Ella Williams with 4 points, Jordan Youngblood with 9, and Kenna Haley with 3 threes in the first half for 9 points for Heber. They had 4 threes in the first half, and there were 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. Went to the free throw line 10 times and hit 6 for 60%. Lady Yellow Jackets got 10 points out of junior Lexi Wallace. They got 8 points out of junior Olivia Johnson. Caden Brown, 4 points before she picked up her second foul late in the first quarter. She set out all of the second quarter. And Kenna Collins with 2 free throws for 2 points tonight. The Yellow Jackets 3 for 6 at the line. That's 50%. Clinton has hit 4 threes in the first half of play. Score Clinton 24, Heber 24. And we are set for the second half after an extended halftime break. Clinton will have the ball start the second half, and let's see what adjustments each team made. One of the biggest adjustments is Caden Brown, Maggie Gresham back on the floor for Clinton, along with Olivia Johnson, Lexi Wallace, and Kaylin Lastly back on the floor for Clinton. Got her rebounds. Heber really hurt the Yellow Jackets in the first half on the offensive boards. They have 24 points. And I bet not very many of those occurred on the initial shot. They came on the second and the third shot. So here we go. Clinton has the ball, and the game is tied. Wallace drive, baseline, her shot up and good. And the Jackets are off and running here in the second half. They lead 26-24, and Wallace has 12. And a box and one now is Caden Brown on Jordan Youngblood, and they're trying to figure out what they want to do on offense. Head coach Spencer Gay for Heber Springs. Brown did a great job Friday against Aubrey Henderson from Morrilton, kept her scoreless for 3.5 quarters. Long three-point shot is good for Heber as Taylor Parker, check that, Ada Schote hits her first basket of the ball game tonight for Heber Springs, and they now retake the lead, 27-26.
Here we go. Johnson on the floater. Olivia Johnson for 2, picking up where she left off in the first half. Clinton back in front by 1.
Lee's already changed hands 3 times. We've played a minute. I look like they're going to put Youngblood in the corner and play 4-on-4 right now. I think the Yellow Jackets would be just fine with that. Another long three.
From the left wing.
Banked it in.
Good. 30-28.
Wow, what a break for Heber. She banks one in.
Ada Choate. So Wallace, Lastly, Gresham, Brown, and Johnson. Maggie and Caden playing with 2 fouls apiece. Wallace on the dribble. Back to Johnson. She'll drive, get in the lane, draw the contact. She's fouled. Olivia Johnson to the free throw line.
Choate's got 6 points. All here in the third quarter. She had 12 the first time these two teams played, including 2 threes.
Olivia Watt with 10 points in the ballgame, a couple of threes, a couple of twos. Going to miss her first free throw. It'll take her second to go in to get it within 1 point. It's up, in and out, won't go. Beaver Springs with the rebound. I'm Jeff Hall. That's Mike Colley. Aaron Duhon, our video engineer. Ron Robertson is in downtown Clinton tonight. 92.1 FM all over the lake, or as Coach Matthew posted, our lake. Not the Panther Lake, although their broadcast crew is here tonight, 101.9. And Billy Smallwood and his crew down there tonight. Our good
Jeffrey
friends
James.
there. Allie King-Sugg.
I don't see Allie here tonight. Usually Allen and Joe come to the games because inside info, Joe loves the hot dogs from the Hive. In fact, I think he got a case for Christmas. That's inside information.
Maggie Gresham takes the pass, backs herself down, spin away, put it off the glass, won't go. Panthers with a rebound foul called on the Yellow Jackets. Jordan Youngblood had the ball in her hands, and that foul's against Maggie Gresham, and so a relatively quick third foul for Maggie here with 5:41 in the third. Yellow Jackets trailing by 2. You talked about it earlier, though, didn't it? Was it the Heber Springs game where Maggie played, all the fourth quarter, much of the third?
She played 15 minutes with 4 fouls.
Panthers with 2, though, 4 points. Is that their biggest lead of the ball game? If not, maybe close. 32-28. Yellow Jackets looking to answer. Wallace kind of behind the screen. Gives it back to Brown. Behind the three-point line.
Straight man defense by Heber.
Johnson will take it in the lane, put up the floater, won't go. Panthers
no second shots for Clinton.
Coach Spencer Gay directing his offense, and the Panthers going to turn it over. Back to the Yellow Jackets as they trail by 4.
Spencer Gay was the head coach of the All-Star game last summer, and he's going to be a trivia question now because he's going to be who was the final head coach of Arkansas High School All-Star girls basketball game. It's going to be Spencer Gay because the All-Star games have been done away with by the Arkansas Activities Association. He's going to be the final coach, All-Star coach, him and
lastly, on the
his
drive
opponent.
To the baseline, Panthers take it away. Quickly down the floor. In the lane, won't go. Rebound, battle for it, tied up, alternate possession to the Panthers. Looks like Kenna Collins will check in for the first time in the second half. 4:30 to go in the third.
It's a jump ball, but it's a positive for Heber because they get it just the same as an offensive rebound.
Inbound the ball, shot up by Youngblood, bounces around and drops through. 34-28, 6-point lead for the Panthers. And Wallace walks it across midcourt, defense in front of her. A couple of screens there out high. She'll dribble to the right, toss it back. Will Gresham's jockeying for position, hard down low. Kenna Collins, catch behind the three-point line, shot won't go, high off the back of the rim. And Kenna Haley for the Panthers with the rebound. Lead and the ball, just under 4 to go in the third quarter.
Jackets get a defensive stop. Brown knocks it away, but Heber by 6. The pace is pretty slow. You don't want to get too far behind. Points are hard to come by.
Inbound from the baseline, in front of the Clinton cheer squad, student section tonight. Fake it inside. 4 players behind the three-point line. There's a shot from the corner. Won't go. Rebound. Ada Choate. She'll get it. Scoop it. Kind of reverse layup. And she scores 36-28. A run by the Panthers. is going to lead to a timeout by Coach Matthew Post. 3:32 in the third. Heber 36, Clinton 28. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
After Clinton took a 1-point lead, Heber now is taking it on a 9-0 run. They lead 36-28, biggest lead of the game for Heber Springs. And the story has been offensive rebounding. 3:15 in the third. Jackets got to try to close this gap down.
That foul on Maya Foster, her third of the ball game. Behind the three-point line is Kenna Collins. Shot up, won't go. It's going to get out of bounds and belong to the Panthers. Getting a little bit of a shooting slump here as well in the second half. Kaylin Lassie will check in the ball game. And Collins out. And Clinton's in a full court press.
Pressure for the first time. Maybe trying to speed up the tempo a little bit. Heber turned the ball over a few times in that first quarter.
Down the floor on the break. Shot up won't go. Foster, Lastly, out of bounds. And foul called. That is Maya Foster, and that's her fourth. Looks like she'll leave the ball game. And Bailey Burris will check in with 2:55 to go in the third.
Foster leads the game with 4. He's yet to score tonight. That brings back in Shoto, who's got 8 here in the third quarter.
Caden Brown on the drive, gets in. Shot up, won't go. Gresham for the rebound. The putback, she's fouled. Maggie to the free throw line.
Maggie scoreless in the game so far. Got a couple fouls set up a lot of the second quarter. And she goes to the line where the Jackets are 3 of 8, where they're usually pretty good. So far tonight, just 3 of 8. 4 team fouls now on Heber, so maybe we can get back in it at the free throw line.
Maggie gets the first, 36-29. Second upcoming.
Of course, Clinton trailed by 18 on at Heber. Came back in that one.
And the second.
That stops a run.
Little pressure in the backcourt. And Heber's going to turn it over. A travel. And let's see. Defense leads to offense. And maybe the press put in place by Coach Matthew Post. So if they can turn that 8-point Heber leading now, possibly with a 4-3. There it is. Johnson off the glass. Good.
Lexi drove it at the defender. When the defender turned and looked, Olivia went back door and a perfect pass, and 4 straight for Clinton.
Cross midcourt. Taylor Parker, Bailey Burst. They're going to throw it away. Again, defense leading the way for Clinton.
Back-to-back turnovers. Maybe making Heber play a little bit faster than they wanted to. That's been 3 straight press situations. Heber missed a shot and then fouled over the back, and then 2 straight turnovers.
Wallace Johnson for 3. Olivia Johnson, another 3-point field goal. Clinton is within 1. Heber Springs wants a timeout. Exactly 2 minutes in the third quarter. Panthers 36, Lady Jackets 35. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Head, an orthopedic surgeon. Conway Regional is expanding access to care at their Clinton Medical Clinic. Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic is accepting new patients for orthopedic evaluations, post and pre-op appointments, and in-office procedures. Conway Regional is committed to bringing care to you when and where you need it most. To make an appointment at Clinton Medical Clinic, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
That speed-up tempo seems to help the Yellow Jackets. Heber misses another shot. The Jackets have it and a chance to take the lead.
Last on the drive lane, she dishes to Gresham off the glass. Good. Clinton back in front, 37-36. What a 2-minute run by the Lady Jackets. Foul in the backcourt. We'll stop play here momentarily. But Clinton has regained the lead.
Clinton led 28-27. Heber went on a 9-0 run to take an 8-point lead. Clinton has just come back, and they've scored now 9 straight. It's been a game of runs tonight, and Clinton now leads 37-36. Picking up the tempo has seemed to hurt Heber a little bit. They've turned it over twice and missed 2 layups.
3-point shot up. Taylor Parker. It won't go. And Wallace going to take it off the bounce. Long pass ahead to Brown behind the defense. She'll put it up left hand too hard. Gresham right there for the follow. Maggie for 2 more. 39-36.
Great pass by Wallace and a great hustle not to give up by Gresham as she came in with the follow-up and scored. 12-0 run for Clinton.
Oh, Choate on a pretty play. Gets to the lane. Has to go under the defender and underhands it up off the glass. Good. She's got a chance at a 3-point play. The foul called and a free throw to come. Looking at that student section, Busby, and she misses. It's tipped around. Gresham's going to try to wrestle it away. She does. Clears to Lexi Wallace across midcourt. 45 seconds here in the third quarter. Shot clock still on. Pass to Lashley. She'll get to the baseline, pick up her dribble, and toss it back out. They'll reach in, try to take it away from Lexi. Foul's going to be called on Ada Choate with 31 seconds remaining. And will that be the 5th team foul? It is on Heber Springs in the quarter, so that means the bonus 2 free throws for Lexi Wallace.
I want to get Maggie Gresham out of the game here, but she's got 3. 31 seconds left in the quarter. Might buy her a little bit of time here.
Lexi gets the first. Speaking of Lexi, I think if you go online, you can vote for Lexi Wallace as Player of the Week last week. There's a number of female basketball players from around the state. You look for that on social media. And the second one's going to drop in. 41-38, 35 seconds, 30 on the game clock. Pressure in the backcourt.
One need a defensive stop here. Clinton will get the ball to start the fourth quarter if you can stop them here.
They do get it across with Youngblood, and there's an official stop in play. Is the official going to go to the scores table? They left the shot clock on. It's not running. The game clock was under 35 seconds. I'm not sure if that was the stop or not.
Yeah,
away
the shot
from
clock
the basketball.
Should be off.
Yep. That's the call. So it's Heber Springs ball with 22 seconds on the game clock.
Jackets have a foul to give.
Back out high, Burris with it. 10 seconds into the corner. Haley closely guarded, not going to let her get a shot off. On the drive is Choate. Oh, good play by Ada Choate. Can't get it. Rebound tipped out. Heber gets it back. 2-pointer good. A 2-pointer. The buzzer sounds. It was tied at halftime. It's a 1-point lead for the Yellow Jackets after 3. Fourth and final quarter. When we return, Clinton 41, Heber Springs 40. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Will is tied at 24 at the half. Clinton outscored Heber 17-16 in the third, but don't be deceived. It was a game of runs. Heber had a 9-0 run in that third quarter to get an 8-point lead, and then Clinton came back with a 10-0 run. But as all said and done, Clinton has 17 points. Heber had 16, and here we go in the final period. Second place on the line.
Lastly, Wallace, Gresham, Johnson, Brown. It's been Johnson and Wallace leading the way scoring. Maggie Gresham scoreless in the first half. She had points in the third quarter, though, coming on strong.
Shot clock at 7.
Lexi Wallace with it. She's going to get the shot off in time. It's up, bounces around.
Good defense by Heber. There was nothing there.
Rebound Burris. Head to Youngblood. She's going to take it in the lane. Shot up and drops in. Heber back in front, 42-41.
4 straight points now for Heber.
There's a battle all night long. Maggie Gresham and Kenna Haley trying to get post position. Wallace will drive, try to bounce pass. Too much traffic. Heber Springs comes up with it.
We like seeing Lexi just take that one right into the defender. Heber's got a couple big players, but they've got some physical size with a couple of other players that really bang on the inside.
Taylor Parker, number 3 on the right wing. Back out high to Burris. Into the corner. Williams pops out. Youngblood at the free throw line. Eddie Choate kind of running the baseline. Down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Parker's on the dribble to the baseline. Double team. Bounce pass. Youngblood beats the defender off the glass. Good. Jordan Youngblood, 44-41.
Yeah, Clinton got up on the top side of her that time. Once she caught it, it was just a straight path to the basket. Now you're down 3 again, so you got to get back to work here and get a high possession shot here.
Maybe trying to isolate on a little bit. Coach Matthew Post sent players to the left. Gets Wallace. She'll drive the middle. Shot up won't go. Knocks it away. Tries to save it back in bounds, but she had a foot down. And the ball's going to go to the Panthers. 5:56
back to the full court pressure. Speed up the tempo a little bit in the third quarter. Forced a couple of turnovers and a couple of missed layups. And there's an old saying in basketball, size and rebounding doesn't matter between the free throw line, from free throw line to free throw line. So during that third quarter stretch, Heber was spread out all over the floor, up tempo. Once you get in the half court game, their rebounding prowess kind of takes effect. Once you get from the free throw line to the baseline, that's where the physicalness, the size, and being able to rebound, that strength. So during that stretch where Clinton made them run up and down the floor between the free throw lines, we kept them kind of out of their strength and went on that 10-0 run. So I hope if we come out of this timeout, we can continue to force either turnovers or to make Heber play a little bit faster than they want to. Second place on the line. A win by Clinton would pretty much wrap up second place for Clinton. A win by Morrilton, then they would have to go, or a win by Heber Springs, then they would have to go to Morrilton and win there. Clinton would still have a chance in that scenario, but Clinton right now wants to control their own destiny and win the game tonight.
Coach Matthew Post took a timeout there with 5:56
Looks like
remaining.
Lexi Wallace out of the game. Not sure if she's injured. Maybe a cramp in the calf. Looks like Cam Keith back in the game for Clinton.
Pressure in the backcourt. We saw that spark, a Yellow Jacket run earlier. See if Heber Springs has done anything to adjust to that. They do get it across midcourt in this possession. Look inside, but not there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. Got to get it off. Choke does. It's off the glass. Good. Ada Choke for three.
Second time tonight, she banks a three-pointer in. Everything going Heber's way right now.
Cameron Peace going to drive the left side, toss it back out. Johnson ends up with it, hands it off to Lexi. Dribbles, gets by a double team, splits two more. Shots blocked out of bounds. We almost got, I guess she had to go through 4 Panthers to get that shot, before it was blocked out of bounds.
Williams checking in, Youngblood staying in. Heber going with a big lineup. Yellow Jackets need to score and then try to press this bigger lineup. 2 post players on the floor at the same time.
Wallace on the dribble. Dribbled inside, but not there. Back out. Lexi step back 3. This one won't go. Ends up out of bounds. Back to the Panthers. They got the ball and a 6-point lead with 4:52 remaining.
And the Jackets step out of the press. Now they're going to show in 1-3-1 zone defense. With Brown, maybe going to try to lead her into a trap. They're going to trap out of this 1-3-1.
Knocked it away momentarily. Choate recovers. And she's going to travel with the basketball. Back to Clinton. 4:37 to go.
Jackets get a break there, an unforced error. See if we can take advantage of it. That was not our regular 1-3-1. That was our trapping 1-3-1. So Coach Post giving them a little bit different look there, and they did turn it over.
Bailey Burris out.
Still man defense for Heber.
Now you got Youngblood on Wallace. Keith on the dribble. Going to take it right side, put it up, won't go. Rebound bounces around. Gresham battling for it. Keith battling for it. And Cameron comes up with it, but I think they might have got tangled up. I don't know. Panthers and Yellow Jackets. Cameron falls with the ball, and she may have traveled before that. Back to Heber. 4:15 to go. Cross midcourt. Maya Foster, number 15. High post. Jordan Youngblood catches at the elbow. Basket good. 49-41.
17 for Youngblood.
What was it, an 8-point lead or a 9-point lead? The biggest for Heber.
9-0 run for Heber to start the fourth quarter. Clinton has gone over 4 minutes without a basket.
Pass down to Brown. She'll turn, spin, shoot, miss. And on the rebound attempt, foul on the Lady Yellow Jackets.
I think Coach Post may need a timeout. And Maggie Gresham fouls out.
And that is her 5th. She will leave the ball game. Kaylin Lastly will check in. And
4 minutes and 17 seconds. The Jackets haven't scored.
Maggie's probably going to be a little frustrated after tonight. There was a physical battle all night long. And shot up won't go. Offside rebound good. Second chance points. You talked about that. 51-41. Biggest lead of the night by either team. 3:20 to go. Heber in the lead.
11-0 run for Heber.
Kaylin Lastly gets to the lane, gets clear, and her 2-pointer up and in. About a 10-foot shot. Back to 8.
Caitlin's first 2 of the night.
Foster's going to drive, threw it away. Oh, Yellow Jack's got a hand on it before it went out of bounds. Knocked it away. So Heber basketball near the end of the cheer squad there, down in the corner, the coach's corner. Almost threw it away on the inbound pass. And they do on the second pass. Brown's got it. Lexi Wallace, baseball, one-handed pass up before Olivia Johnson. Thought about a 3, fakes, drives the baseline, 2-pointer, up and in. Olivia Johnson with 2 more, 51-45.
17 tonight for Olivia. Best offensive output of the year for her, and Jackets need another turnover.
On fire. Kenna Haley misses 3-point attempt. Clinton's got it. Panthers giving them a chance. The lead was 10. It's down to 6, but Clinton's got the ball with 2:25 to go. Lexi Wallace. Oh, they gave her some space. Thought she might pull the 3. Kaylin Lastly will. It's up. Bounces around. It's going to go over the top. Hit the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. It belongs to the Panthers.
Lexi had a look at a 3 there. She's hit 3 of those tonight.
Again, pressure in the backcourt. A man press. Keith up on the ball. Foster defended by Wallace at midcourt. Off the screen. Moving screen. Called against Jordan Youngblood. Clinton basketball. 2:01 to go.
Got a break there. See what Coach Post draws up here.
And Kaylin on the dribble, trips up. Thought maybe Panther might have tripped her, but maybe just lost her footing. She trips, ball out of bounds. Back to Heber Springs. And Clinton in the press. I think they've still got time at this pace of play, trailing by 6. It's a minute 49, but I don't know how many more times they can let Heber score. Here it is, deep pass, going to drive. Keith back to bin. Cameron strips her. Cameron saved a basket. Heber Springs will still have it on the baseline, but what could have been almost an easy 2. Keith with the save.
Yeah, great hustle by Cameron Keith. Never gave up. The Jackets come back to win this one. Remember that play.
Panthers looking to inbound. And timeout Heber Springs. 1:46 remaining. Yellow Jackets trail by 6 when we return. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Well, 1:46 left in this one. 51-45, Heber Springs going into the fourth quarter. Clinton led 41-40, but Heber scored 11 straight points to open the period. Clinton came back with a couple of baskets, had a couple of chances. Got to get a defensive stop here.
Panthers bounce pass on the inside, choke catches, can't get it to go.
That might be the break. Heber had a point-blank, wide-open layup and missed it.
Olivia Johnson into the front court, driving on defender, reach-in foul called, blocking foul on Heber Springs, non-shooting, and Clint will inbound likely from. They're going to put it on the baseline.
Both teams have a lot of fouls to give. Clinton's got 4 to give, Heber 3 to give. Got to get Lexi, Olivia, maybe Caden Brown freed up here.
Last to the inbound. Looks inside, not there, needs help. And Coach Matthew Post calls a quick timeout. Thought he was getting close to that 5-second call. Calls a timeout to avoid the turnover. The minute 36 to go, they trail by 6.
I know he didn't want to have to do that, but he had to make sure we didn't turn the ball over. And so it gives you time maybe to draw up a play. Sure, you would love to score an inbounds play here. A quick hitter with 1:36 left. Still got plenty of time. You still got time to shoot twos. Don't have to resort to the three-point shot yet, but I'll say Lexi Wallace with the 15 tonight, and Olivia Johnson with 11, 13, 15, 18. Olivia Johnson with 20 tonight. Those are our two best scorers right now. You'd love to maybe see something to free them up, get them the basketball. Here down 6 with 1:36 left. Battle for second place. Clinton comes back and wins it. They'll lock up second place. If Heber wins, they still have to go to Morrilton and win there. Morrilton beat them at Heber Springs back in January. So here we go. See what Coach Post has drawn up. Kaylin Lashley will be the inbounder. They do have a different set than what they had before the timeout.
They will get it into Wallace. She's behind the three-point line. Keeps her dribble. Right to left. Back to Keith. Defense forcing the Yellow Jacks. Take a little time. Lexi got a little bit of a clear out on the right side. She'll drive off the glass. Won't go. She's going to get her own rebound. Toss it over to teammate Cameron Keith. Back out high, Olivia Johnson for a three over a defender. This one won't go. Long rebound. Oh! We had a good look at that one. I thought maybe a Panther knocked it out of bounds. Cameron Keith was right there to try to come up with it. Instead, it's out of bounds on the Yellow Jackets.
I don't know if the official was too close to that or not. He was within about 3 feet of it, but that three would have went down. It would have cut it to a one-possession game. Now the Jackets have to play defense.
1 minute, 12 seconds in the backcourt. Foster with it. Chotes there. Maya Foster gets it across. She's going to drive. She'll take it to the basket. Off the glass. Spins out. Rebound, Heber Springs. Foul on the Yellow Jackets. Another point-blank miss by the Panthers, and they will not get to the free throw line. That was not a shooting foul on the rebound. It's still a 6-point game.
Got 3 fouls to give. That's good or bad. It may not be good if we have to foul 3 times to get them to the line in the final minute.
1 minute exactly. Inbound up high to Choate. Johnson's defending. Going to put up a quick 2. Olivia Johnson's going to reach in foul. And a little bit surprised by the quick shot by Heber there, but they will get to the free throw line.
Choate to the line. She has 11. Did not score a single point in the first half. Scored 12 the first time these two teams played.
This will make it a 3-possession game. Ada Choate, and she does get the first free throw. We're sitting by her parents. They're just here to the left of our broadcast position on the visiting side here at Yellow Jacket Arena. She gets the second. 53-45.
Kenna Collins set to check in. Cameron, nope, ball's already in bounds, so she's going to have to wait.
Here we go, Wallace across midcourt. Clock running, 52 seconds. Points got to come quick now. Into the corner, Lashley for 3. She's open, and the three-pointer's good. 53-48. Timeout, Yellow Jackets. 46 seconds. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Yellow Jacket basketball is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Main Street Florist. By Joe and Hash. Troy Groszowski with Edward Jones of Clinton. By Carrie Renfro of CMG Home Loans. By Susie Allen Salon. By Meller Sanitation. By the Webb Family Auction. These fine sponsors help bring you tonight's game.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Well, a Ralph Blagg commercial, very apropos. Ralph is in attendance here tonight. One of the longtime basketball supporter here in Clinton. And the Jackets back on the floor. They trail 53-48 after that Kaylin Lashley three-pointer, and they're coming back with full court pressure. Heber Springs will have the basketball.
Inbound the ball. See if they'll try to get a 10-second stop in the backcourt. If not, you got a foul. When you get ours, Wallace reaches and almost knocked away. Panthers in trouble. Lashley defending. And Spencer Gay calls the timeout as that 10-second ticker was about to wind down on the Panthers. 37 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock shows 26, so if it started at 35, they were at the 9th second there when Spencer Gay got that timeout.
Yeah, good defense by Clinton, but the timeout, a good call by Spencer Gay, and that also now gives them a new 10 seconds in the backcourt, although it is 26. Not really worried about the 26 seconds, more worried about the 10 seconds as far as the shot clock. And they will inbounds the ball near midcourt.
except now they're going to get a fresh 10-second clock. So Clinton probably can't afford to see if they can get them in the backcourt with 10 seconds. They may have to go ahead and foul. Well, they are going to let them inbound the ball. And with last, they'll get across the front court. There's the quick foul. Caden Brown. 3 seconds off the clock, down to 34.
Still have one more foul to give. Heber's been to the line 13 times tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 8 of 13 at the line tonight.
The next foul will be shooting for the Panthers, but not this one. They do get it in bounds. 32nd, a little bit of keep away. Clinton's playing chase. Foul called. Kaylin Lastly, Bailey Burris, and so she'll go to the free throw line. The bonus 2 free throws upcoming.
Burris has not scored tonight. And this will be her first free throws of the game. And she'll be shooting into the Yellow Jacket student section. Whatever magic they have, we need it right now. Yeah, I think the officials are wanting to talk. They want the cheerleaders out from behind the backboard, directly behind the backboard. Maybe that froze Burris, but nope, she knocked it down. Her first points of the night, and they were a big one. This is a big shot now, 54-48. It's a 6-point lead. This is the difference between 2 possessions and 3 with 28 seconds left. Burris shoots it, misses it, and Heber runs the rebound down once again, and that's the story of the game right there, folks. From the beginning to the end, the offensive rebounds by Heber Springs have been the difference in the ball game. Burris back, or this is Schoten now to the line, and she's 2 for 2. And the basket good, 55-48. Now it's a 3-possession game with 26 seconds left. And she misses the first. Collins has the rebound, maybe. And they are going to call a foul as Heber reached in. But only the third team foul, so Clinton, you would love to walk the floor and shoot free throws with the clock stopped. Now the officials are not sure what they're talking about. The official on the basket clearly called a foul. And they are still talking it over. If it's a jump ball, it's going to go to Heber Springs. This is a big discussion here by the officials here on the near side of the floor. And now they're going to go to the scorers table. They are going to call a foul.
And
Spencer Gay didn't like it, but the official on the basket clearly called a foul. I'm not sure if he wanted to discuss with the half-court official about a jump ball, but
it's non-shooting. It's only the third, team foul on Heber Springs. So Clinton gets the benefit of the basketball. They'll have to take it the length of the floor. Now both officials going to give an explanation.
It was clearly a reach in. Yeah, this is senior girls basketball. They'll allow them to reach in. You usually don't call a jump ball. So here we go. Maybe the Jackets need to roll this ball down the floor a little bit, save as much time as possible.
And they do. And Wallace picks it up. Lexi on the dribble. Cross midcourt. String by Brown. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Caden Brown set a hard screen there. The Panther went to the floor. Panther basketball with
55-48. You get 10 tiebreaker points. Heber has, what is that, a 7-point lead? I think the Yellow Jackets may back off and not foul, and not allow Heber to get any more points.
And the Lady Panthers are going to get the win here in the rivalry game at Yellow Jacket Arena. Heber Springs 55, Clinton 48. And that brings the Panther crowd to their feet here all around us. And so the Lady Panthers sweep the Lady Yellow Jackets, at least in the conference round robin this season. These two teams, they might meet up again in the regional tournament here at Yellow Jacket Arena in just a few weeks. But Panthers get the win. The teams will meet at half court. They're going to gather up for a post-game prayer. The cheer squad, Busby, comes out to join them. We'll keep the cameras rolling. We'll step away from the audio for just a moment. When we return, we'll wrap this one up, and we'll name the first Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Yellow Jacket basketball is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by the Pottery Shop, by Arkansas Mountain Realty, by attorney Chad Brown, by Southern Belle Boutique and Salon, by TLC Bookkeeping and Tax Service, by Jamie Beavers DDS, by Ingram Tire, by the Western Sizzlin', and by Clinton Drive.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pregame Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this. Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Fun. Hey, it's Ralph Blagg. You heard his commercial. My colleague was talking about it earlier. I think of Ralph Blagg, and I think of his daughter, Logan Blagg. I remember going to the Panther Den in Heber Springs, and Logan lighting up the place. Maybe the highest scoring high school girls basketball game ever. Clinton playing in a tournament at Heber Springs. But Ralph was here tonight, and it was close for a while. Clinton and Heber, like some of those battles days, but just came up short at the end.
I always had tough battles with them, you know what?
That's right.
Because I can remember we played them and they beat us. We beat them. But it was always we beat them here. But they beat us over there. Had some good girls.
We had some good matchups through the years. Yeah. Yep.
It's always been a good rivalry. It really has been.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you've seen a lot of basketball in your day, and good to have you back tonight.
Well, I need to see more, but I've been gone.
Well, we're going to have the regional tournament here in just a few weeks. Some good teams coming in, especially on the boys' side. Pulaski Academy is going to be here. They're ranked number 1 in Class 4A this year, and we got some good basketball to come.
Yeah, I know the boys playing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So, in fact, I came last year when I was in the tournament, and they played really well, but just got beat out. But I'm looking forward to it. I'll be here for the tournament.
Yeah.
Get down to the state because Magnolia's down there.
That's right. I'd like to make that trip, yeah.
Well, I've made it several times, but now he's moved up to winning him. They moved up to Marshall, not to – they moved up here close to us now, okay?
Right. Yep. Well, thanks. That's Ralph Blagg. Good to see you back in the arena.
Good to see you,
yep.
Okay?
Thanks, Ralph.
Yeah. Senior boys out on the floor. They're warming up. Clinton and Heber. And Clinton Senior boys won the first game of the round robin with the Panthers over just a few weeks ago at Heber Springs on a Saturday afternoon. And Clinton looking to get a win tonight and stay in the battle for the top of the conference race here with Morrilton and Pulaski Robinson and the Yellow Jackets, the top 3 teams in the conference. It was Morrilton getting the victory over the Yellow Jackets at their place on this past Friday night. Clinton lost a tough loss at Pulaski Robinson last Tuesday, so back-to-back loss against the top 2 teams. Clinton looking to rebound tonight, get a win, and they've completed the season series with Morrilton. Clinton getting the win here in the opener, but losing there last week. They play Robinson again before the season comes to an end, so that'll be a big one on how the final seedings kind of shake out. 1, 2, 3, and number 4 for who gets to make the regional tournament to play. So you can't afford to slip up if you're the senior boys against Heber or anybody else, and look forward to a matchup with Pulaski Robinson and make your way to the postseason tournament. So looking forward to this one tonight, and we'll see some numbers from the game tonight. For Clinton, your leading scorers in the ball game. Caden Brown finishes with 4. Maggie Gresham with 6. It was Kaylin Lastly for 5. Kenna Collins with 2. Lexi Wallace with 14. And Olivia Johnson, leading scorer tonight for the Yellow Jackets. She finishes with 17 points. She makes 3 3-point field goals. And seemed like there in the first half when she had 10 points or so, Olivia almost couldn't miss early in that one. So she's going to finish as the leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets tonight. And in a game of runs, maybe she was part of that in getting the Clinton run to get it back to a tie ball game at halftime. And so a good job by Olivia leading the way there.
Yeah, it was definitely a game of runs. I don't know if you went through the scores there. Lexi Wallace, 14. Olivia Johnson, 17. Maggie Gresham, 6. Caden Brown, 4. Kaylin Lastly with 5, and Kenna Collins had a couple. Jackets hit 7 threes tonight. Lexi had 3 of those, and Olivia had 3. Kaylin Lastly had the other one there. They were 7 of 12 at the line, 58% tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Heber Springs, Ada Schote, 14 points, all in the second half. Bailey Burris with a point. Ella Williams off the bench. She had 6 points tonight. Jordan Youngblood, the senior, she had 17. And one girl who really hurt us tonight, Kenna Haley, 3 threes, finished with 13 points. Heber was 10 of 17 at the line, 59%, and they hit 7 threes tonight. So final score once again, Heber 55, Clinton 48. Yellow Jackets dropped into 3rd place, but still have hope. Heber Springs has to travel to Morrilton, and if Morrilton defeats Heber for the 2nd time this year, Clinton may still claim that 2nd spot for the regional tournament.
Well, let's take our final break. When we return, we're ready for senior boys basketball. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
My colleague Jeff Hall, Aaron Duhan back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. Introductions of the starting lineups tonight in this senior boys game. Clinton coming in on a 2-game losing streak as the Yellow Jackets entered last week in first place at 5-0. They had 2 tough road games at Robinson, at Mulliton. The Jackets played hard but dropped both of those, and now they are in a tie for second place with Mulliton and Robinson in first place, 1 game ahead of us. Heber comes in 6-16 on the year, 0-7 in conference play. They've lost 7 in a row, and they are 2-6 in road games. They are dead last in the conference. Last time out on Friday night, they lost 76-59 at Robinson. Clinton comes in tonight with a record of 14 wins, 10 losses, 5-2 in conference play. Lost 66-51 on Friday night at Mulliton. Trailed 27-26 at the half, and the game was tied at 33 before Mulliton went on a 13-2 run and went on to win by a score of and led 50-37 going into the fourth quarter. Hey, before this one starts, I want to send out our condolences to the Mulliton Devil Dog Nation. They lost a player in a car accident after the game on Friday night. They played Clinton, and Corey Clemens for Mulliton. He scored 6 points in the game in Mulliton's win over Clinton. He and his family were involved in a crash in Oklahoma, and Corey lost his life. And we want to send our condolences to Mulliton High School, the Mulliton basketball and sports program. And if you're watching at home, this one's going to start with 3 seconds in the lane on each team in honor of number 3 for Mulliton, Corey Clemens. And you can see Brendan Johnson standing in the middle of the lane, and he'll take the 3-second count. And now Heber will do the same thing. And this is in honor of Corey Clemens of Mulliton.
If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page, and now the Panthers as well. Being recognized by public address announcer Brian Henderson here at the arena.
We appreciate the respect of our whole team. Deacon and the Mulliton community with your prayers.
And here we go. I'm Jeff Hall. It's my colleague, Aaron Duhan, our video engineer, Ron Robertson in the studio. Senior boys, Yellow Jackets and Panthers for the second time this season. That's a lob with an alley-oop to start. Won't go. Panthers getting away, knock it away. And for the Yellow Jackets tonight, Carter Holland, Hester Hensley, Brendan Johnson, Gus Scroggins, and Sam Standridge. Your 5 on the floor for Coach Judson Smith, Tristan Tate, Jory Tumlinson, the Yellow Jacket bench. Panthers in a road red, trimmed in black and white. Yellow Jackets in a home white, trimmed in black. Little high post outside. three-point basket good by the Panthers. Jude Herring gets the Panthers on the board. And this is a game Yellow Jackets are going to have a height advantage. I think at maybe all 5 spots on the floor at times. Panthers have one spot where maybe they're equal. That's with Brendan Johnson. And they'll block the shot. Brendan takes the basket. It's loose on the floor. Panthers come up with it. And the ball and the lead. Three-point shot up. Won't go. Brendan Johnson high for the rebound.
Clinton won the first 2 times these teams played back in January. It was 65-43 at the Panther Den. They led 32-23 at the half.
And Clinton whistled for the travel and the turnover.
They outscored Heber 33-20 in the second half. Carter Holland had 15, but the big game was from Gus Scroggins. He had 24 points, including 4 3-pointers. Brendan Johnson had 9. And the Yellow Jackets made 11 threes that day and went 7-11 at the free throw line, 64%. It was a 65-43 win for Clinton.
Heron at the top with the basketball. Carter Holland for the steal. He knocks in the backcourt, tries to run it down, and Heron's able to chase it down, but then it's going to go off his leg out of bounds to Busby. But Busby's got to be careful. Not only did he get thrown out of the game on Friday, there was an earlier play in that ball game. We wonder if that played into the official's mind when a ball was out of bounds after a made shot. Busby picked it up as a help to the Morrilton Devil Dogs, where they inbounded the ball, and official stopped play. Shot up by Sam Standridge. Sam's fouled. Well, I thought he was fouled in the act of shooting, but now the official's going to explain.
I think he pointed the wrong way.
Okay. Maybe non-shooting. Let's see. Clinton will take the ball out of bounds. 5:59 the first quarter. Clinton yet to score. Holland looking to change that. Spins, falls away. Off the glass, good. Carter Holland, the Harding University commit, gets Clinton on the board. They trail 3-2.
Carter coming off a big game Friday at Morrilton.
And the Panthers going to work it around. Left to right, into the corner.
Carter had 25 Friday night at Morrilton.
Quick ball movement by the Panthers. Again, Clinton's going to be taller and maybe more athletic, so it's going to be hard to go one-on-one. They need to move the ball around quickly. Try to find an open spot. Shot, miss. Standridge up the floor. He's fouled near midcourt, just below our broadcast position.
Last time a Heber boys basketball team varsity beat Clinton, you have to go all the way back to 2014. It's been 11 years since the Panthers have beaten the Yellow Jackets on the basketball floor. It's been 9 years on the football field.
Brendan Johnson on the dribble, gets to the lane, right, left, misses. Down the floor, Panthers have it. Defenders back, the follow, the floater. It's up over the front of the rim. 2 points for the Panthers. And a 5-2 lead here. Still early in this one. Landon Brown with the 2. 4:50 in the first quarter. Carter Holland for 3. It's good. Carter ties it. 5-all. And 3-point shot by the Panthers. Off the rim, won't go. Holland for the rebound. Says he'll keep it himself. Sends his teammates down the floor. Give away to Standridge. Back to Hensley, the sophomore. Defender there, can't get in. Back to Carter. Deep 3, top of the key. This one in and out, won't go. Rebound to Heber Springs. And they'll get it across midcourt. In the corner, 3-point shot up. Good. The basket for the Panthers. William Buffalo, number 24 for Heber Springs, and an 8-5 early lead. Looking inside. Scroggins calling for it. I don't know if Gus I don't know if he's had many touches, if at all, yet. Standridge for 2. Won't go off the back of the rim. Jude Herring chases it down. The lead and the ball. Clinton student section making some noise down to our right. Amped up for this one. Not really a student section tonight for Heber. I mean, they've got a lot of people here, but not a concentrated student section here on a Tuesday night midweek game. Carter Holland down the floor to Standridge. Defender in front of him. He whips it across. Carter's got it. He'll throw it right to left. Down low to Scroggins. Going to post up, turn, spin, score, and he's fouled. That's what Gus was calling for on the previous set. He's got an advantage over his defender getting the ball. That time they got it to him, he was able to spin, score, and a chance at a three-point play.
And Gus likes Heber. He had 24 the first time, including 4 3-point baskets.
You think of Gus, at least for the last couple of years, being a kind of a three-point specialist, and he is, but he's got the size and abilities, added the two-pointer to his game like you talked about throughout this year. He may be a weapon inside tonight as much as he is outside. He gets the traditional three. Yellow Jackets have tied it at 8, 2:55 in the first quarter. Heber Springs looking to post down low, but it's off his hands into J.J. Vasquez, who's in the ball game. Hensley down to Carter. Wants to drive, hesitate, fake the defender, take it to the glass, won't go, but Scroggins for the rebound. He'll pull up the three. It's good from the corner. Big-time three-pointer by Gus Scroggins.
Put that red jersey on. It lights Gus up, man. He's off to a 6-0 run here already for Gus.
There was no hesitation that time in Gus. And he had to kind of step and turn and spin to get in a position to get that shot off. Ball's knocked into the backcourt. Vasquez giving chase. He was trying to come up with it. Did the official see that? JJ had a hand on the back of the player there right at the end of the play before he picked up the basketball, and the official right behind him saw that. He's going to whistle JJ for the foul. It's the first of the ball game for Clinton with an 11-8 lead. Two minutes, 5 seconds here in the first quarter. Inside, outside, on the dribble, get to the lane, toss it back out. Rhett Herring in the ball game. Number 3, Jude Herring, number 1. Two-pointer, won't go. Inside by Landon Brown. Clinton with a rebound. Hensley up the floor. It's going to take Rhett Herring to the basket. Won't go off the basket. And the rebound by Brown, the Panthers. They'll quickly pass it ahead up the floor. And Landon Brown's going to be fouled. Taken to the basket. 2 free throws upcoming.
Kind of like the game at Heber. Heber kind of hung around for a couple of quarters. At least stayed within striking distance. Clinton put it away in the second half. Heber's coming in. They've lost 7 straight coming into this one. 0-7 in conference play. Lost by 20 at CAC. CAC had not won a conference game until that point. Hey, one of my old buddy Larry McCarty may be listening in, watching in tonight. He's back in Heber Springs, and he has covered sports all over the country. And he's probably the best sports writer in the Lake area. And I hope Larry's watching in tonight.
Pass inside. Scroggins lets the defender fly by. And Gus for 2 more. Gus may be taking over here near the end of the first quarter.
You know, Gus he was in double figures in about 6.5 minutes of the first game. He's got 9 right now. I checked that 8. There's still a minute left here in the first quarter.
We talked about, and Buffalo for 2 won't go. Rebound Scroggins. We talked about Clinton's got a height advantage. Most spots on the floor at any one time, maybe 4 of the 5. But if they don't figure out something to do about Gus Scroggins, he may be the one that they can't defend. Shot up, won't go. Rebound Gus. He's got it. He'll pass into the lane. Hester Hensley beats his defender off the glass. Oh, too hard, won't go. Holland for the rebound. Carter spin, gets in. 2-pointer for Carter. Holland, 15-10, 30 seconds. And you see the rebounding there. Clinton, they've got the height advantage, but if they're going to hustle like that too and play physical, they should be able to come up with those second and third attempts. Panthers pull up just behind the free throw line. Good. So good shooting, though, by Heber Springs here in the first. Josiah Riggs, 15-12, 5 seconds. Holland across midcourt. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Three-pointer up short off the rim. First quarter comes to an end. Clinton Senior Boys 15, Heber Springs 12. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Mike Hawley, Jeff Hall, and Aaron Duhan back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. Jackets lead 15-12 as we head into the second quarter. Tonight has almost been a picture-perfect copy of the games at Heber. Heber Lady Panthers win the girls' game, and they do it on the backs of offensive rebounding. And in this boys' game, this is kind of how it started at Heber, with Heber hanging in there for a couple of quarters, playing hard. And it's only 15-12 here at the end of the first quarter. Clinton in the lead as Heber has it. And as we come back to action, Jackets man-to-man defense. And they try to get it deep inside to Brown. And he's going to be fouled by Brendan Johnson as he forced the action. And Johnson gets called for the foul. Jackets will lead the first quarter in scoring by Gus Scroggins with 8 and Carter Holland with 7. Only 2 Yellow Jackets scored in that first quarter. Brown goes to the line, and he has 4 points already tonight.
Misses the first. He'll have a second.
Good to have the Yellow Jacket pet band here tonight in the end zone under the leadership of Mr. Hawk.
Landon Brown gets a second free throw, his 5th point. 15-13, they cut the Yellow Jacket lead to 2. Johnson, Vasquez, JJ on the dribble. Defender there, tosses it back out. Carter Holland, Hester Hitsley. Whips it in the corner to Johnson. Brinson's going to stand Standridge in the corner. That's one of his spots. And Sam for 3. 18-13.
Third Jacket to score. Good to see that. Gus Scroggins heads to the scores table. He'll be checking in.
High-low, get it inside, down to Brown. He puts it off the glass. Good. So Landon Brown leading the way for the Panthers.
Yeah, you can't let him catch it that deep in the lane. He was 2 feet in front of the basket. Not much you can do once they catch it at that point and you're behind them.
Brendan Johnson, this time he's left alone for 3, and it's up and in. Brendan Johnson gets on the board, 21-15.
The Jackets had 11 three-pointers the last time these two teams played. And already with 4 now here early in the second quarter.
On the baseline, creates some space. Shot up won't go. Standridge for the rebound. Sam up the floor. Defense back. Carter got things going early with 5 points. Johnson's 3 won't go. Carter with the rebound out of bounds. And it belongs to Heber. And Cash Carpenter telling the official he might have missed that call.
Student section didn't like that call. Can't read what their sign says. Does that say something about Judson? Head coach Judson Smith for the Yellow Jackets. Of course, if you don't know, you should know. He's a former Heber Springs Panther, a great point guard in his days there, and an alumni, but he's a black and gold Yellow Jacket now. Everybody's glad to have him and Layton here. And Bennett Lee now.
Hey, 3-point field goal by the Panthers from the corner. 21-18 is the score with 5:21 in the second. That 3-point field goal by Tyner West or Bryson O'Neal.
Vasquez with the reverse layup, scores, draws the foul. JJ's played good minutes lately.
free throw upcoming. And JJ with the traditional three-point play. 24-18 the lead, 5:15 in the second. Jude Herring, Tanner West, Johnson on Josiah Riggs, number 22. Shot blocked by Gus Scroggins. Second shot blocked, Tanner West, but this time Gus going to be whistled for the foul, and 2 free throws upcoming. And still this big crowd here tonight. I don't know if anybody's gone home yet on this.
I got, we always have sources out there, and the sign says Judson Smith owns Heber. So.
What's been, was it 2014? You said, was that the last time that senior boys at Heber Springs got a victory over the Yellow Jackets?
Over a decade. It's been 11 years since Heber's won at basketball and 9 years in football.
Tyler West, three-pointer, won't go. Brendan Johnson with a rebound, try to take it away. Foul call on Heber. Well, and if I remember from looking at their banners when we were in the Panther Den, maybe their most successful teams prior to that were those teams that Judson Smith were on as a player. And those might have been some of the teams, was it 11, 12, 12, 13, 14? They might have.
They had good bunches then. Yeah. And they were a very good team in that day and time. With
Panther alumnus,
Coach
Judson Smith. Certainly glad to have him here now in the black and gold. I don't know if the family's here tonight. I don't know if his sisters or his dad, his mom might be here tonight. Scroggins on the drive, misses, rebound Heber Springs.
And his sister Molly's now playing basketball at Central Baptist College. Older sister teaches 3rd grade at Clinton Elementary.
West with a three-point attempt, won't go. Carter Holland with the rebound, long baseball pass. Can Gus Scroggins catch up with this one? Hope he didn't get hurt.
I think he hit the rail and he's down. The officials haven't seen him. I think one now.
Three-point field goal good by Tyler West. That will stop play, and maybe took a little bit of a blow to the chest when he hit that rail almost at full speed, but he's up okay walking, and I think he'll get to the bench, walk this one off, and be okay. That did look dangerous there for a moment. He made maybe too much of an effort there, trying to save that one go.
That's it.
The end zone is not padded here at Yellow Jacket Arena. Sam Standridge on the drive, draws 2, and dumps it off. Brendan misses the first, gets his own rebound, and puts it up and in. 26-22, 3:35 here in the second quarter.
Brendan now with 5. Yeah, it's padded, but it's padded from the knees on down for the first couple of feet there. The top part is rail.
Three-point shot. Heber Springs, good shooting tonight by Heber Springs. William Buffalo, and if you're Clinton, you're just going to have to stay a step closer and not let them have an opportunity to get that shot off because they're shooting well here in the first half. It's a 1-point ball game, 26-25. Sam Standridge for a deep three from the left side. Good. Sam answers his second 3 of the night, 29-25.
As you say, it's a rivalry game. Heber's going to get up. They get up for 1-2 games a year. They're getting up for both Clinton games, and then they go and play last place CAC and get beat by 20. That's what a rivalry game does.
Tyner West, another 3. He's got 3.
Should I say Arkansas and Kentucky? The Razorbacks haven't looked that good all year. They go to Kentucky with a lot of storylines on that one, and they played their best game of the year.
Hester Hensley, jumper just in front of the free throw line, sliding to the left, 31-28. 2:18 in the second quarter. Gus Scroggins going to check back in the ballgame at the next break. He's okay. Turn, spin, one-hander up, won't go. Carter Holland with a rebound. On the drive, draws the defenders, kicks it to the corner. Hester Hensley for 3, off the rim, tipped Out of bounds. It belongs to Heber Springs.
Morrilton and Pulaski Academy playing tonight. The team, I think, voted to go ahead and play that game tonight. So PA is at Morrilton.
Cross mid-court, Josiah Riggs. Connor West at the top. Landon Brown, Rhett Herring, William Buffalo. Buffalo's got the three. It's up. This one misses. Rebound, Hester Hensley. Keep it himself. Up the floor. Under the right side. Three-point shot. Up and in. Standridge, another one. He's got three. 34-28. You know, he had that, I don't know if it was a broken hand or something there for a couple of weeks. Came back at that game against Heber Springs, wasn't it? And just didn't have his shot back yet. First game back. That next week he regained his form. Connor West is in form with his 4-3, but, boy, Sam's got it going now.
Yeah, he didn't score a whole lot a couple weeks before they diagnosed it, too. I think it was bothering him, and he's now starting to get his shooting touch back.
Brendan Johnson on the dribble. Won't go. Rebound Heber Springs. Chance to maybe tie this time down the floor with 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. The way they're shooting three-pointers, wouldn't be surprised here if they tied it. Trailing by 3. Back to West. Quick shot. Deep top of the key. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped. Players collide a little bit. Ball gets loose. Gus Stroggins has it. And Clinton with the basketball and the shot clock off at 22 seconds. Hollins across midcourt. He said, we're playing for one shot. He looks to the sideline. Looks like maybe Judson Smith's going to call. He's going to call a set play. I don't know, 10 seconds. Johnson in the corner. Hensley. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Here we go, 4 seconds, 3. Hester is going to have to put up the shot. Won't go. Johnson for the putback, and they'll count it. Brendan Johnson at the buzzer. 36-31, leading the Heber Springs Panthers here at the Yellow Jacket Arena. We'll step away for a moment. We'll keep the camera rolling. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company. Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Hey, Mike Holly back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. It's halftime. The Yellow Jackets lead 36-31 over the Heber Springs Panthers. The Jackets led 15-12 at the end of the first quarter, and they outscored Heber 21-19 in a pretty hotly contested second quarter, and the score is now 36-31. Scoring in the first half for Heber, Landon Brown with 7, Tyler West with 12, and Josiah Riggs 2, Jude Herring with 3. For the Yellow Jackets, they had 5 players to score in the first half. Gus Scroggins with 8, Brendan Johnson 7, Carter Hollins 7, J.J. Vasquez with 3, and Sam Standridge with 9 points for the Yellow Jackets.
Are we back? I think we are. I'm trying to get the camera on. Get her here. We see. Oh, we got the other camera maybe in the way there a little bit. And I think I've got Leanna Brown. Can you hear me, Leanna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And might have saw Amanda Watley in the background. And you saw, I can't say who Busby is or talk about Busby, but that's another story from tonight. Busby, the mascot, being set free. But Leanna and her daughter, Caden Brown, ball game tonight. Tough loss. I saw girls' eyes that weren't happy when I saw walk by a while ago. I know disappointing in losing to Heber Springs in the rivalry game for the second time this season. But I don't know if you got a chance to talk to Caden yet since the ball game's over.
What little bit she could talk. You know, I know she's my daughter, but I don't know anybody who takes this to heart anymore. And I know there are players out there, and I know there are other players on the team that does. But, you know, I live with her. Mm-hmm. So I see it. Sometimes she doesn't even have to say anything. I can see that look in her eye, and, you know, she wants better. She wants better for her team. She wants better for everybody, a better season, and she works hard. So, but she gets upset too. Everybody wants to win.
Oh, you're talking. I'm flipping the camera. Your daughter, Caden, and her cheer teammates, they're down on the floor for a halftime show, and she changes out of her basketball uniform and joins her cheer squad. And let me see quickly, remembering who else from the basketball. We have other basketball players who comes over to the cheer squad.
Yes, it's this year we've got Caden and then Kaylin Lastly.
That's right.
And then we also have Finley. You know, she helps manages the team. So, yeah, they even with that tough loss, they got their smiles on tonight. I'll give them that.
Yeah, so doing a good job there. And well, you know, I think it may have even been a year ago. You and I have the opportunity to sometimes cross paths in working in the juvenile system around Van Buren County and other places you go, like Faulkner County and Searcy County as well, and your husband as well. In visiting, it may have been last year when you all started talking about next year's going to be the senior year. And it's going to be the first of everything. And I think you were thinking about that a long time ago. Here we are.
Here it is.
We've turned the corner into the spring semester of Caden's senior year. So
bittersweet. Bittersweet, but I am enjoying the ride. I don't take any minute for granted. Absolutely not. But it is here, and she doesn't have to remind me, but she does. You know, this is the last of, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But we enjoy everything that she does. Yeah. You know, our love for basketball, her commitment to school, and our friends and her teammates. It's been a fun ride.
Well, and Caden's been in the news a lot lately, it seems like, if folks keep up on social media and things like that, things that are posted by Clinton High School. I guess, first of all, last week or so, it looks like she has committed to go to college along with some of her teammates. I think Maggie Gresham's going up there as well. Caden looks to maybe going on to college and continuing her basketball career at North Arkansas Community College in Harrison.
Yes, sir. Yes, she is super pumped, super excited. she had decided last year that this was her goal. She wanted to play ball after high school. She wanted to pursue that, and so she's put the work in, and it looks like she's going to be able to accomplish it. So this may be my last high school season, but I get some comfort knowing I've got 2 more years at least that I get to watch her. So, and yes, I mean, getting to go play college ball is a dream of many, but then she's also getting to go play with her best friend. To get to go play with her best friend from first grade, and both of them get to do what they love to do. And, there's another fellow teammate up there. Abigail's up there. So, and they're close to home. So I appreciate that also.
I know Mike Holly and I kind of talk about North Arkansas Community College kind of being like Yellow Jacket Arena North when you think about the big state tournament that we're at, the Christmas tournaments when we go up there, the 6 or so fan buses that we took up there for tournament play and the success we've had. And well, now that we may call it Yellow Jacket Arena South because they're getting all of our players after graduate. Shelby Standridge, well, she may be finishing up her 2-year career there this year at North Ark and move on to a 4-year school. But like you said, Abigail Parks transferred there at semester. Then you get Maggie and Caden, and it looks like we may have a pipeline of Lady Yellow Jackets heading up to North Ark.
Right. No, absolutely. Caden's excited about it. They've gotten to play in that gym. They're familiar with it. So close to home, and hopefully we can get a lot of Yellow Jacket fans up there to keep on supporting them as a Pioneer also.
Right. Well, and the second thing that popped up this week, I saw the announcement, 501 Magazine highlighted some kind of players to watch around for teams around Central Arkansas and North Central Arkansas, and your daughter Caden Brown was selected as the 501 Magazine player for the Lady Yellow Jackets. How about that?
Yes, she was thrilled, very thrilled, but very humbled and honored too. So just one more thing I get to check off that I'm super proud of her on, and one more keepsake I get to have of her too. So I'm going to need a room just for her, keepsakes. So right. I'll hold on to it as long as I can.
I've seen the social media posts. That's a magazine that usually you can pick up free. Sometimes the banks here in Clinton have them. I know Dapple Loaf McCracken, she had texted me when I mentioned something about 501 and Coach Post just a couple of weeks ago. They keep them at the Western store, so folks maybe can pick up a print copy somewhere around town or certainly in Conway or places other like that. But she's featured, and then Sam Strandridge for the senior boys.
Yes.
Little Sambo there.
We ran into him. He was there the same day we were down there for pictures.
A little photo shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, how cool is that? Well, it's a fun time, and it's a fun ride for senior Caden Brown, for her parents, Leanna and Kevin. And we still got, I know, a tough loss tonight, but we still got a lot of basketball left to play.
We're not done yet, and I don't think those girls are done yet. They're fighters. I got faith in them, and I got faith in Coach Post.
That's right. Well, thanks, Leanna Brown. I'll let you slip away, and we'll cheer on the boys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
36-31. Clinton as we come back to action here in the second half. This game looks a lot, as I said, like the one at Heber. For a couple of quarters, Heber stayed in the game. Look for maybe Clinton to pull away here in the second half. A little defensive intensity looks a little bit crisper here as we start the second half, too, after that halftime adjustments.
Rhett Herring, Landon Brown, William Buffalo, Josiah Riggs, Tyler West for the Panthers. Sam Standridge, Gus Scroggins, Carter Holland, Brendan Johnson, and Hester Hensley for the Clinton senior boys.
That man defense looks a little bit tighter here. Again, trying to get some hands in the passing lane. There's a little bit more intensity to start the second half. Heber, of course, the rivalry came to play. Maybe the Yellow Jackets kind of noticed Heber's record.
3-point field goal.
Just threw one in.
Good 3-point shooting in the first half. What did they end up? Was it 7 or 8? They get one here early in the second half. So
8 threes for Heber.
Sam Standridge, good 3-point shooting for Clinton first half. This time he's going to beat his defender. Left-handed off the glass, good. Sam for 2 more.
He's now in double figures with 11. 6 Yellow Jackets scored in the first half.
And free throw line. Deep three by West, blocked by Carter Holland in the air. Sam Standridge pulls it down. Cross midcourt, the lead in the ball. Hester Hensley. Left, right, spins, and up and in. 2 more for Hester Hensley.
Heber needs to shoot a high percentage from out on the floor. On the other end of the floor, Clinton can get to the basket almost at will.
On the drive, bounces around, drops through Tyler West. He's fouled. A chance at the traditional three-point play. It was West who came in and hit 4 threes in the first half. He's got a chance for 3 with a free throw here in the second.
14 for West as he goes to the line.
And a free throw is up and in. He's got 15 points in the ball game. Hensley across midcourt. Carter Holland for a deep 3 off the handoff. Misses. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. And it belongs to the Yellow Jackets. Jude Herring back in the ball game. Inbound the ball to Gus Scroggins. Whipped it to Brendan Johnson. He's on the block. Hands it to Hester Hensley. But with the traffic, he's going to turn, spin, put it up, won't go. Scroggins flies in for the rebound. His momentum's going to carry him out of bounds. Josiah Riggs will walk it up for Heber. And the Panthers going to turn it over on the offensive end. Back to Clinton.
Now, on the flip side, you don't want to leave a team like this in the game into the fourth quarter. They have a chance. They believe they could win. You want to try to take away all doubts.
Gus Scroggins, catch and shoot 3, moving to his right. It's up and in.
Gus in double figures now with 11.
I see Jory Tumlinson behind the bench there, kind of running back and forth, retrieving something there for Coach Judson Smith. He and Tristan Tate on the Yellow Jacket
well-dressed Jory Tumlinson. Jackets with 7 threes now. They had 11 the first time these two teams played.
Ball gets loose. Judah Herron's able to recover. Tyner West, three-pointer up. This one misses. Josiah Riggs, though, with a rebound. Outside, William Buffalo misses. Carter Holland with it. Cross midcourt. Going to take his defender all the way to the rim. Foul's going to be called on Heber. That was back near the free throw line, so there'll be no shooting. As J.J. Vasquez is going to check back into the ball game. Rhett Herring returns for the Panthers.
See the kids up on the concourse bouncing those basketballs, courtesy of, I guess, Ozark Health and Dr. Coward and crew.
Sam Standridge, three-pointer up, won't go, off the rim. William Buffalo has it. Josiah Riggs behind the three-point line, misses. Rebound Sam Standridge. Into the corner, Gus Scroggins for 3, misses. Tipped, Hensley. Outside, inside, reach-in foul called on Jude Herring. Vasquez catches. He'll square for the 3. This one misses. Offside rebound to Buffalo. 43-37. Josiah Riggs drives, misses. May have been trying to draw a foul. Landon Brown flies in for the rebound. His shot won't go. Now it ends up out of bounds and belongs to Clinton. Heber wants a timeout. 2:47 in the third when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Savers. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Savers a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Head back here. 2:47 left in the third quarter. Clinton with only a 6-point lead right now, 43-37. They led 36-31 at the half. They won 65-43 the last time these two teams played. It was 32-23 at the half that day at Heber, so it was a 9-point game. Clinton outscored Heber 33-20 in the second half. Got some work to do here. Lead by 6 as we head down the stretch here in the third quarter.
Scroggins catches. He's going to drive the baseline. They'll keep him behind the basket. Hensley flies in, takes the pass, and scores.
Good dive to the basket by Hester Hensley as that ball came down the baseline. Jackets now by 8.
Hensley only a sophomore.
Clinton scored 5 straight now.
Hester had an older sister. Allie may have finished as a 3-time All-Stater. I'm not sure in basketball. She was the girls' athlete of the year. At least once. I don't know, twice for Clinton. So.
Won the state heptathlon for women.
Yeah, you'd consider that maybe the best all-around female athlete in the state. All schools, all classifications.
Yeah, Lee Emberton here tonight. His son Brody Emberton won the male decathlon his senior year, and he's playing for the defending national junior college champions, National Park Junior College in Hot Springs.
Carter Holland for 2 on the drive off the glass, 47-37. You wonder, can Clinton pull away? They haven't thus far in the ball game, and now they got a double-digit lead. And
7 straight points for Clinton, biggest lead of the night. You figure those threes will eventually stop falling for Heber. That percentage will go down. As we said, Clinton can get to the basket when they want to.
Carter Holland with a block shot. Deep on the court, Heber recovers. Now it's kicked out of bounds. Keep it with the Panthers. Brendan Johnson will check back in.
Junior high games here with Bauxite on Thursday night, 7th grade and junior high. And then the split games on Friday as the boys travel to Little Rock to take on Lisa Academy West. That's a conference game. They don't have girls, so the girls are heading to Fox, play Rural Special, and that'll be a tough one. Rural Special got a really good team and one great player. They've already beat the Lady Yellow Jackets earlier this season, and it's always a tough place to play at Rural Special. That'll be Friday night.
1 minute, 15 seconds, third quarter clock running. 47, Heber Springs 37. 3-point shot up and in. Another three-pointer by the Panthers. And that's William Buffalo, number 24 for the Panthers. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page, they get it to Scroggins inside. He's going to turn, spin, and score. Had the defender behind him, but Gus too tall, can stretch too far on that spin, and off the glass good.
And 13 for Gus. He had 24 the first time these two teams played.
Wait, Mike Holly. Yeah, they corrected the scoreboard. 49-40, is that right? And foul on the Yellow Jackets.
You know, Heber's got 9 3-pointers right now. What is that?
Thank you.
27 points. 27 of their 40 points have come from beyond the three-point line. That's really the only place they can consistently get a shot. So tonight they shot a pretty good pace. And so they got 27 of their 40 from beyond the arc. They'll have it. The shot clock's off. 27 seconds left in the quarter. And Clinton leads 49-40 as Josiah Riggs out front with Brendan Johnson on him. And Johnson putting a lot of pressure on him. Riggs gets away, goes to the basket, forces the shot up, and gets bailed out by the official. As Brendan Johnson did a great job at half court. The only way to get loose was the ball carried him toward the basket. A couple of Yellow Jackets there, I guess, got there a little bit late, and Riggs will go to the line with 13 seconds left. And Riggs misses the first one.
And he's looking at that cheer squad and student section still here tonight, trying to distract him. Riggs, but he makes the second, 49-41.
5 of 9 at the line for Heber tonight.
Gus Scroggins, three-point attempt, won't go. Vasquez for the rebound. Horn sounds, and the third quarter comes to an end. Fourth and final quarter coming up when we return. Clinton 49, Heber Springs 41. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Pregame Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
And my colleague Jeff Hall and the cinematographer Aaron Duhon here tonight. Yellow Jackets lead 49-41 as we head into the final period of play here. Yellow Jackets scoring 11 from Sam Standridge so far. Gus Scroggins with 12. Carter Hall and Brendan Johnson with 7 apiece. Hester Hensley with 6. And J.J. Vasquez with 3. Leading scorer for Heber Springs, Tyner West, has 14 points. And Heber has 9 threes. 27 of their 41 points have come from beyond the arc.
Josiah Riggs, shot won't go. Rebound Gus Scroggins. He'll turn, spin up the floor. Now he'll pass away to Hester Hensley. Defense back. Hensley, Scroggins, Johnson, Vasquez, and Holland. Your 5 on the floor for Coach Judson Smith. Back to Johnson. The screen by Holland. He'll pass away. Vasquez will drive the baseline. Dish it back out to Scroggins. He'll drive
Shot clock
the baseline.
getting low.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Three-point attempt. Johnson won't go. Tip. Play it on. Unless there was a foul. It was not a shot clock violation. Hit the rim before the 35-second shot expired. But then on that rebound attempt, Heber whistled for the foul. Stops play. Sam Standridge maybe checking in. He does for Gus Scroggins. Inbound the ball, up high. Carter Holland with a shot, won't go. Heber with the rebound. Holland in the backcourt pokes it away, but Heber recovers. Drive to the basket, shot up, short. Standridge with the rebound. Keeping himself up the floor, across midcourt. Into the corner. Johnson's going to drive the baseline, go for the dunk. Might have been blocked just before it got to the rim. Landon Brown going the other way. Deep 3 by Tyner West might have been blocked by behind. He's saying he got fouled, but it's a rebound by Clinton. We'll play it on.
Both teams thought they got fouled on those possessions. All fair, I guess. There was not a whistle.
Sam Standridge will drive. He'll lay it up over the front of the rim. Clinton 51, Heber 41.
13 to Sam. No need to settle for the long ball on the offensive end. The Jackets can get to the basket. Sam blew by West there and got an easy layup.
Man-to-man defense by the Yellow Jackets. Going to dribble, get Hensley into the lane. Tyner West does, and gets in the air, and they'll whistle Hester for the foul. 2 free throws for Tyner West. Sometimes maybe it depends on the squad and the game, and you see it in the pros and the college games. Sometimes referees give players a little leeway in trying to plead their case or explain what happened or put a thought in the official's mind about, watch this guy, this is what he's doing to me, look for this, and they'll converse, they'll let that go. High school, sometimes not as much. I saw Carter Holland that Friday night. He was trying to explain to a referee after a call going down the floor, and that referee stared him down and really didn't want to hear it from Carter Holland and didn't escalate to a technical foul, but I don't think he was appreciating the feedback from the high school player. Sometimes you think maybe you get away with that. Carter Holland for 3. Maybe the better player you are and you show yourself on the court, sometimes maybe you get a little bit more respect if that's ordered by the official. But
Carter with 10 now. Yellow Jackets with 3 players in double figures.
William Buffalo back to Landon Brown. Knocked out of bounds by Gus Scroggins. Panther basketball. 54-43, 5:18 remaining. We may have had a few people go home now from Heber. And
timeout, Heber.
Panthers want a timeout. Let's go ahead and keep it here. I said earlier in the broadcast, Mike Colley, that I think before the game, Clinton coming off that loss at Morrilton Friday night, Clinton, they're looking to win out. They don't need to slip up. They know they got a matchup with Pulaski Robinson coming up later on at home, and that one's going to mean a lot for first, second, or third place in this boys' race. And so they got to get the win tonight and stay on track for that.
Yeah, so a lot to play for. Morrilton and Robinson lead the conference now. They're 6-1. Clinton 4-2. Pulaski Academy 3-2. In fact, PA's at Morrilton tonight. Lisa Academy West 2-5. CAC 2-5. And Heber 0-7. So Jackets are 1 game behind Morrilton and Robinson for first place. Robinson still has to go to Morrilton and to Clinton. So Jackets still have a chance. Maybe they pick up a share of a conference title. At worst, still got a great chance to lock in that second place spot and the second seed for the regional tournament.
Which will be here at Yellow Jacket Arena. We expect some boys team like Little Rock Mills and East End, Little Rock Hall to be coming up to Clinton. Sam Standridge off the pass scores 56-43. Maybe the biggest lead of the night for the Yellow Jackets.
And 15 now for Sam.
Brendan Johnson defending, knocks the ball out of bounds. .450 here remaining in the contest. And flashing for the steal is Johnson. Riggs trying to catch up. Oh, that's a bad foul.
Is that intentional? And it is.
It is. Josiah's going to help him up and didn't really make a play on the ball. Kind of made a play on Brendan trying to push or grab a hold of him. He was getting ready to go up for the layup.
With the intentional foul, Brendan Johnson will get 2 free throws with the lane cleared, and Yellow Jackets will get the ball at the spot closest to the foul, which will be under the basket. That's the only difference between that and a technical foul. Technical foul, you get the ball at half court. Brendan misses the first one. Jackets hadn't shot many free throws tonight. They've only shot, that's the third one tonight. And they're now 3 out of 4. As Johnson hits the second, 57-43, and the Jackets will have it under their own basket.
And 4:44 on the clock. Inbound the ball deep to Carter Holland and Hester Hensley. Carter's three-pointer. This one a little bit short off the rim. Rebound by Heber Springs. Three-point shot. William Buffalo misses. Rebound Clinton. Hensley, he'll take it deep. Kick it out to Standridge. Another three-point attempt. Misses. Gus Scroggins with the rebound. Turn on his defender. Can't get the bucket, but he's fouled. And 2 free throws upcoming for Gus Scroggins.
I think when you look at that number of Yellow Jackets have only taken 5 free throws in the game, that just shows you really haven't got the ball in the lane probably as often as we could have. And that's where fouls usually occur, inside the lane when you force the action. As of there, we missed the 3, but there was Gus Scroggins for the rebound in the lane and had to be fouled to stop him from getting the putback.
And the second, Gus, 59-43. Yellow Jackets kind of been slowly pulling away in this one through the end of the third quarter. Now the fourth. Heber Springs wants a timeout. 3:51 remaining when we return. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Hi, this is Brandon from North Arkansas College. Is going to college a goal of yours in 2025? Let us help you accomplish that goal. At North Ark, we have students of all ages from all walks of life, from high school students taking concurrent credit courses to parents returning to school to learn a new skill. NAC can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Well, scored Heber Springs 10-3 through the first half of this fourth quarter. Now starting to pull away. They lead by 16. They led by 8 at the end of the first half. Led by 9 going into the final period, and now lead by 16, almost identical to that game played at Heber Springs. Eight for Riggs on the backdoor cut. On the set play, Coach DeSoto coming out of the timeout. Gus in the lane and scores. $17 now for Gus.
Copy.
Gus will probably remember his senior season games against Heber Springs. 24 the first time, 17 now, and he rolls into the lane and draws a foul and head to the line with a chance to make it 19. .302 left in this one, 61-45. Gus already 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And makes it 4 for 4. 62-45. Alan Moreno checks in for Heber Springs, and West will check out, the leading scorer tonight for Heber Springs. And Gus knocks down the second one. He's perfect tonight. He's 5 for 5.
3 minutes to go. Jude Herring.
14-5 quarter for Clinton so far.
Josiah Riggs, Landon Brown, Marino. He'll take the 3 from the corner. It's up just short off the rim. Rebound Hester Hensley. Ahead to Carter Holland on the dribble. Dishes back. Hester Hensley thought about a 3. He'll pass away to Standridge. Fake the 3. End up passing away. Brendan Johnson short, out of bounds. It belongs to Heber. Carter with a relatively quiet night. 10 points tonight? He had the first 5 points of the ball game. 5 since then. And on a night like tonight, those points aren't going to be necessary for the Yellow Jackets to get the win. But Carter's the guy, too. He doesn't force a lot of things. He doesn't take bad shots and doesn't take a lot of shots to get his points. I think you've talked about that before in players and when they score a lot of points. But scores in the flow of things. And he's the guy that, but when needed, can kind of create points. He can straight up shoot it or on the dribble, on the drive, in transition. And he's a good teammate. Ball out of bounds. Keep it with Hebert near the end of their bench.
Or as Principal Tim Smith's T-shirt says, Eber, E-B-E-R. West hits again.
Three-pointer good. Now West.
He's got 20.
Lob up high. They get it to Scroggins behind West. That'll force West to get in the air for the block. He'll come down on Scroggins going up. 2 free throws upcoming. You know, I thought of that. I saw that video that was it the Snow Angel video by Coach Matthew Post from just a few weeks ago in the snow, and he had his Beat Eber T-shirt on for the snow, and it took me a second. Then I remembered in Heber week on the Battle of the Red for the football team, I think the school, they cover over or remove every H that's exposed on the wall at the school or anywhere else like that. They remove the letter H, and so I guess that's the story behind those shirts.
I think even Judson Smith had one on.
On the dribble, Josiah Riggs off the glass, missed. Scroggins with a rebound. Long pass ahead to Hensley. Defense back, Carter Holland calling for it in the corner. Three-pointer won't go. Scroggins flies for the rebound. Tosses it back outside. New shot clock, minute 26. Just playing to see what the final score is in this one. Shot won't go. Panthers with the rebound. Minute 15. And our good friends down the way, we get to visit tonight with the Lake 101.9, K-Sug. I know they're broadcasting.
Yep.
Our good friend Billy Morgan, I don't think he's not on the high school call tonight.
Billy Smallwood, Jeffrey James in there for Heber. Billy Morgan, he will be West hits again. Billy Morgan will be on the road. I think Harding has the Oklahoma swing this week. They'll be somewhere in Thursday and Saturday over in Oklahoma. And baseball season's already started at Division II. And Harding swept a doubleheader over the weekend with Missouri Western. He was on the call for that. He's the voice of pretty much all Harding sports. He's back at action, but he had 2 weeks ago on Saturday. He missed his first game in 31 years of broadcasting when, after being sick for a couple of weeks, he lost his voice. Couldn't make the trip down to Arkadelphia, and they took on the Ouachita Baptist Tigers. But he is back at it, back going, and nobody does it better than Billy Morgan.
Has he had to miss a morning show? You know, he and Allie King Sug are live in the mornings on 101.9, and so ball gaming at night in the afternoons, and then live radio in the mornings from the studio in Heber Springs. Under a minute to play, 64-51.
Kind of a game you really never felt threatened in, but never really pulled away in this one.
Carter Holland drive, 2 for Holland. That should finish his night.
Yep,
12
for Holland.
25 seconds. Foul called. Count the basket. Chance at a three-point play for Josiah Riggs.
That's 10 now for Riggs. They'll have a couple of players in double figures, he and Tyner West. As Seth Dudek fixing to check in for Riggs. Well, now they're going to bring him back.
Timeout Heber Springs with 24 seconds remaining. Well,
remember basketball at the arena back here on Thursday as Bauxite comes to town for junior high conference games, 7th grade and junior high. And then Friday night, the boys will be in Little Rock, just off Markham at Little Lease Academy West. That'll be a conference game for the senior boys. And then the girls will be in a non-conference game at Fox against Rural Special. And so no broadcast of those games. If you want to get out Friday nights, you can pick you have your choice of Fox or Little Rock. Both of those are really similar. There may be a couple of more food choices in Little Rock, but you have your choice there. Look at it. By the way, next week. Also this Saturday, I forgot about that. This Saturday's 7th grade district tournament. That's down at Fountain Lake. The girls are something like 16-1, and them and the boys will be down at Fountain Lake on Saturday. It's an all-day tournament, district tournament. And then our next broadcast will be February the 11th, as the Quitman Bulldogs will be here in town. And the Quitman Lady Bulldogs, one of the top teams in, I guess, all of Class 2A basketball. That'll be on February the 11th.
Next Tuesday night.
And we'll have
foul call.
Quitman on Tuesday of the 11th, and Pulaski Academy will be here on Friday the 14th, and that's the number 1 4A girls team in the state in some polls. So you can see a couple of really good girls games next week. One of the best 2A teams, one of the best 4A teams will be here at Yellow Jacket Arena next week.
Free throw miss. 2-point attempt by Riggs. Miss. Peter Springs gets it back. Miss. Holland with the rebound. Final 4 seconds. Long pass down the floor to Brendan Johnson. 3-pointer at the buzzer. In and out. Won't go. Your final score. Clinton Senior Boys 66. Peter Springs Panthers 55. Boys get the win. Girls get the loss tonight. And these two teams, the round robin is complete. We'll see if who makes it to the regional tournament. Certainly Clinton Senior Boys in line to do that. Heber Springs, maybe not so much on the boys' side. Both the girls, though, Clinton Senior Girls and Heber Springs, maybe looking both for regional play. The teams will meet at midcourt. Looks like they'll settle in for a post-game prayer with the cheer squad. We'll keep the camera rolling. Step away off the audio for just a moment. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932. Helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Allison Tyner, an APRN at Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic. At Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic, our primary care providers are dedicated to comprehensive care while working alongside our specialty care providers such as cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, and pain management. To make an appointment with me, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Hey, my colleague Jeff Hall, Aaron Duhan back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. The Yellow Jackets win the senior boys game, split the two conference games tonight. Lady Yellow Jackets dropped their game by a score of 55-48. Clinton Yellow Jackets senior boys win by a score of 66-55 in this one. It was a pretty tightly contested game for about 3 quarters. Clinton led 15-12 at the end of the first quarter and took a 36-31 lead into the locker room at halftime. They outscored Heber by 3 in that third quarter, led 49-40 heading into the final period, and built the lead to as many as 18 at one point at 63-45, and they settled in for a 66-55 win over the Heber Springs Panthers. Scoring for the Panthers tonight, Jude Herring had a 3. That was back in the first quarter. Josiah Riggs finished the night with 12 points, including 1 3-point basket. William Buffalo, 9 points on 3 threes. Landon Brown had 7 points tonight. All those came in the first half. And the leading scorer tonight for the Panthers was Tyner West. He had 23 points tonight. He had his 6 3-point baskets, 4 in the first half, 2 in the second half. In fact, Heber hit 10 threes tonight and went 9 of 11 at the free throw line against Clinton. Yellow Jackets tonight got scoring from 6 players tonight. Carter Holland, with the senior, had 12 points tonight, including a couple of 3-point baskets. Brendan Johnson, the junior, with 8 points. Hester Hensley with 6 points on the night, but he did a great job handling the basketball once again at that point guard spot. Does a good job at that, getting better each time for a sophomore point guard. J.J. Vasquez with 3 points, and Sam Standridge on the night, one of his best nights of the year, 15 points, including 3 threes. All those came in the first half. Leading scorer tonight for the Yellow Jackets, senior Gus Scroggins, 19 points on the night, including 2 3-point baskets, but he showed that he's more than just a 3-point shooter as he got inside, scored 4 2-point baskets, but he also got himself fouled while in there and hit 5 free throws tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets had 8 threes tonight. They had 11 in the first game. They went 7 of 8 at the free throw line for 88%. Heber Springs now drops to 6-17 on the season. They are 0-8 in conference play, and they've now lost 8 straight games, and they are 2-7 in true road games. Yellow Jackets now 15-10 on the year, 6-2 in conference play, and they are still, barring results from tonight, they are 1 game behind both Joe T. Robinson and Morrilton, but the Yellow Jackets, as we said earlier, Joe T. Robinson still has to come here, and they still have to go to Morrilton. So a lot of things can still happen before this season's over. The schedule really turns in the Yellow Jackets' favor now. They no longer have, besides Joe T. Robinson, you got Lisa West, CAC here, and so definitely the schedule's in Clinton's favor here as we come down to the final couple of weeks of the regular season. Jeff Hall could have a couple nominees for First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Ball game with Sam Standridge, one of his best games of the year, 15 points as his offense is getting better each game. And, of course, Gus Scroggins, the senior, had 19. Gus, if we don't ever play Heber again, Gus' final 2 games against Heber, 24 and 19 for Gus.
Yeah, how about Gus Scroggins? Yes, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game. And, again, appreciate their title sponsorship again this season. Check them out. Full financial banking services there in the Northside Shopping Center across from Cash Saver Pizza Hut. And tell them you enjoy listening to Yellow Jacket basketball. I don't know if there was anybody listening tonight because maybe everybody was here in the arena on this, what's usually the biggest crowd of the year when Heber Springs comes to town, from both Clinton folks and Panther fans coming across Greers Ferry Lake. But for folks who did stay home, I know people stop me during the week. They probably do too. And they say, hey, we listened to the game, or hey, we watched the game. And so many folks that it's hard to get out, especially during the wintertime. Sometimes the weather's not that great. It is cool and windy out tonight. And probably a week doesn't go by where somebody stops me and tells me. And so First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Hogs and Heifers, Petit Jean Fiber, video, audio, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, along with those sponsors, they help make that happen. And so we appreciate them. And
along with all of our other great sponsors. A lot of those sponsors have been with us for years. If you hear them on their ad on the radio, if you see them on the street, they are community supporters and school supporters. Tell them you appreciate that. You said before, not many schools have the radio, TV coverage that the Clinton Yellow Jackets have. A lot of big schools wish they had what we had. So thank those sponsors. They make it happen. I want to thank, as you said again, Petit Jean Electric and Hogs and Heifers, and First Arkansas Bank and Trust for the pictures. I want to thank Petty Jean Electric, too, for those Petty Jean Fiber three-pointers. The Yellow Jackets had 8 Petty Jean Fiber three-point baskets tonight. So the Yellow Jackets scheduled for the rest of the week. Jackets junior high here against Bauxite, along with the 7th grade. That's on Thursday. And then the boys hit the road to West Little Rock, and they'll take on Lacey Academy West. The girls head, northeast. They head to Fox, and they'll take on a Good Rule special team Friday night. That's a non-conference game for the girls, a conference game for the boys. On Saturday, the 7th grade teams travel to Fountain Lake, just north of Hot Springs, for the district tournament. And then our next broadcast will be next Tuesday right here at the arena versus the Equipment Bulldogs, and one of the top 2A girls teams in the state. And on Friday, back on the air with Pulaski Academy, one of the top 4A girls teams in the state. So you want to see some good girls basketball, come to the arena next week, both Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll talk to you then. For Ron Robertson in the studio, Sid King, get us set up throughout the week. For Aaron Duhan, our video engineer, for my colleague, I'm Jeff Hall. You've been listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.